Right. So, hi guys, welcome to Tagalong Thursday, Resident Evil Revelations Part 3 with Starkyrie.
Hello.
So, we were Chris, and we got to.
Previously on
There you
Resident
go.
Evil
Just let the game do
Revelations.
it.
Yeah.
What took you two so long? At least we're here. What's up with Beltran?
Straight into the depths of hell.
It's a security token. It means we can scavenge the data on that later.
What happened?
Boss, have you heard from Jill and Parker yet?
Their investigation led them out to sea.
We lost track of the ship.
This is Jackass. I got the coordinates on the ship. I'm sending them now.
That's not far.
Chris here. I received the coordinates.
We're running out of time.
Damn it.
Ryan, we're on our way.
So, yeah, I mean, the main issue would be that I don't have a lot of ammo as Jill.
Right.
But, I guess we'll find out what happens.
Are we joined by Hot Wheels today? In the chat?
No.
Okay. I just hope there's no alligator or the shark. Just like Titanic.
Yeah.
Leave the room somehow. That's got to be a lot of pressure, though. Do you have to?
I mean,
Empty
it should be alright, but I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going.
Yeah, just says leave engine room. So I guess find a door that's
Oh,
higher. Oh, there you go.
Maybe not.
Oh yeah, I thought that was the little thing as well. Oh, you gotta
Alright.
crowbar your way out with the highest door, I imagine, if they're gonna have logic. Oh, you're dying. This may be one of those die until you figure it out.
Yeah. Oh,
There
there's
you go,
another one.
probably that one.
Oh, okay.
Go use it
It
first.
was closed.
Okay. Maybe it is one of
Oh,
those.
great. There we go. I'm dead. Bleh.
Bleh. That's weird.
You'll die if you can't breathe. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
People die when they're killed.
Yeah, right.
So you know where to get the pipe?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah, and then just
Find a
The
door that
doors.
I can hopefully pry.
There's one quite close to you, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So. There's one from there?
Not on those ones. Probably not on that one either. Are you down here? No, these are the only doors.
Door's closed.
Oh, unless I'm
Yeah.
supposed to like smash a window.
Ooh, probably. Maybe. No. It'd be
No.
more obvious than that. Is it, oh, you've already read that manual and done the switch and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's why you have the pipe.
Maybe it's here.
Do you have like the drainy? Is that like a drain machine in there or something?
I don't know. Like, change camera options for swimming. I mean, the issue isn't the camera.
No. I mean, oh, it does zoom out of that window. Where's that gate? I don't know. If not, I can look it up for you. Just try.
I guess I'm supposed to go up for air.
Oh!
But is there anything up here that I can?
No, this might just be an air pocket. You think after all he'd be like, well, I suppose he can't talk to you.
Right, there's nothing here.
so weird.
Right?
Why do you have two of them? I can imagine, like,
Yeah,
oh,
maybe?
there. And then get up for air after.
Yeah. At least I know where the other one is.
Yeah. Breathe.
Can you go up, please? There we go.
So this one works because that is your
Yeah,
only one.
right.
He probably broke his attention.
Yeah. Not bad once you know what you're supposed to be doing.
Right? Oh, this is easy.
Right?
Cool, though. Cool level. Instance, I guess. Thanks, not Barry. You did nothing.
Yeah, right? You could have grabbed the other bar and do it at the same time.
No problem, ain't you?
A little close for comfort.
Feel like I died twice.
Yeah, right.
I feel like other games should have that previously on. Just so long as you can skip it.
Yeah.
Which is helpful, isn't it? Especially when people don't always binge games. They can come back to it in like a week or two.
Yeah, I
Be a
think
bit
it
long.
depends on the structure of the game, though, probably.
Like, I get why
Still
this one
filling
because
up.
it's released in chapters.
Yeah.
But like Pokemon does it, and I find it really helpful.
Yeah, yeah.
I think David Cage does it as well.
Yeah, I think so. He does it in chapters.
Yeah. That made no noise. Oh, that's a cool design, though.
What?
It looks like a shark that's been sliced in half and then just
It's
stands
like
up.
a vagina monster to me.
All that, yeah. Hope you're looking forward to the aquarium.
Right?
I still need to buy those tickets.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine, though.
Yeah.
Ah. Can you shut off, please?
I'm not into that.
Yeah. This is not a fanfic.
It's not 50 Shades of Water. Or whatever it's called.
Yeah. What is that noise? You hear that?
I hear like an alarm moan.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't remember what the melee button is. I always do that. I always waste a fucking grenade.
The power's back.
Oh,
We
hey,
can
Hot
use it.
Wheels. How's it going?
Hey.
Are you logged into Twitch just to see
All
the
right.
chat?
That should hold
Oh,
us
me?
for now.
No. I can
I'll
now.
check
Like,
the control system.
Oh, it's up to you, obviously.
it's nice. I just need to say some YouTube videos.
Damn it, I don't have a signal. Maybe the antenna array is out.
It's on the observation deck. Maybe we can fix it.
Feel
was
like
gonna do it.
crap.
I'm sure
Oh,
the
that
view
sucks.
is nice.
Me too.
Have you had your
Let's
jab?
move.
Well, he's found some bad news the other day.
Oh, okay. There's not have to divulge.
Well, it's more like we're waiting. Well, more like he's waiting for the GP to get back to him for another appointment,
Okay.
so we can find out what the bad news is. But right now, because like we don't know what the issue is, he's kind of apostrophizing. Yeah, he's kind of
Yeah.
disasterizing.
Oh. Well, I just opened Twitch and now the feed for Discord has just gone way down.
Yeah.
See what I can do. Yeah.
It's okay.
You can
the
like
bulkhead's closed.
what I tend to do is I just like mute Twitch.
Oh no, I have. I just mean the bit rate for the
Oh right.
the feed
Yeah.
just
We
went
just have to
down.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I've shot like 3 tasks.
That was bad.
Not go hospital specialist.
Not GP, hospital specialist.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so he went to a GP. They said you need a specialist, so they're arranging an appointment for a specialist.
Yeah. Without talking down to GPs, they're basically traffic controllers.
Well, they're like, well, they are GPs, right? General practitioners, so they're not. Like...
Oh yeah, I just mean as in like they'll listen to your problem and either they can help or they'll direct you to someone who can.
Yeah, unless it's like general stuff, you know.
Yeah. Hence the name.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. We're on the Queen Semiramis.
See? They're not. They're on the wrong ship. Why are there like?
Well, Quint learned there were 2 ships during his investigation.
Why are there 2?
You must be on the Queen Zenobia's sister ship. Jill and Parker are probably being held on that ship.
Have you been able to locate it?
No, but I've got my top people on it.
How much time?
Can't tell if he's a good actor or a bad actor.
Right.
It's possible that up until a few hours ago, the ships were traveling together. Search the area, see what you can find.
Roger that.
No, leave Jessica there.
Yeah. Right. Her in a impractical wetsuit.
Ugh.
Yeah. All we know is that it's serious, but we just.
Sorry.
Yeah. So it sucks a bit.
A bit.
Let's see. Still don't know why they don't put a direction on where you're facing.
What are you looking?
These bloody maps. I'm going the wrong way.
It's like a mosaic. What if I can lower video here? There you go, quality.
Typically on Twitch you can change the bitrate, but like because I'm not affiliate, you can't actually lower it. Because I stream on 1440.
Yeah.
Which uses a lot of bandwidth.
See if I can maybe.
Whereas, like, if I was affiliate, you'd be able to crank that all the way down to 360, and it wouldn't use hardly anything.
Right.
So yeah, I'll get there eventually. I apologize that.
It's the way I haven't been around lately.
Hey, you're doing what you're doing.
I know.
I appreciate whatever support you can provide, like regardless, you know. And you've got your own life. I get it. I get it. Like I already appreciate all of the support that Hot Wheels and you are providing. Like,
oh yeah, Hot Wheels has been very helpful to you.
Like,
I think it's just Mass Effect as well. Like, I'm like, but like, it doesn't stop me from just putting on the background and viewing it.
Yeah. I also have no record of that phone call I received last night. What do you mean? Shouldn't it be on your mobile?
At least I hope they've picked up Chris's whereabouts.
There we go. Picked up custom parts. Days. Damage 2.
Top, bitches.
Right. I'll take days. Take damage as well. Sure, why not? I don't currently have any shotgun ammo, so that's fine.
God, I've had Duolingo on my phone.
Also,
like,
they have no record. Right, okay. That's weird. That is super weird. Like, they phoned him, so he was worried, because, like, he had a call from his GP at about, like, 6 p.m., which is typically after when they close.
Definitely.
So, super confusion.
I'm worried.
Yeah, so apparently he phoned back and they had no record of it, which is a thing.
Yeah.
It won't.
Why have all my x-rays? Like, oh. Don't you guys have a filing system that should be imperative?
You think it'd be logged or something, you know? You know, like what most competent places do.
Did you hear that?
That's never a good sign.
Nope. No.
Yeah.
This way, Jill.
This way, Jude.
Come here.
I don't know why he's got an accent when his surname's Parker.
Could be. There's always stories, and there's someone's already going to come up with something.
Now
like,
we can get to the observation
I got
deck.
annoyed in Korra,
Yeah.
where they got woken up in the middle of the night and Asami's wearing makeup.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, why can't she be shown without her makeup? And she's like, and loads of people were like, well, I've woken up with my makeup on because I've fallen asleep.
Yeah, but you typically, like
shut up.
take it off. Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, stop making excuses for,
I think it's just they didn't think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're used to drawing her that way, with makeup
Exactly.
on. Yeah.
There's always someone out there who's going to stupidly defend an error, you know, and it's like, just...
Yeah. How did we not see this thing on top of the fucking elevator?
Right. Oh, we've seen vagina monsters, now it's black hole monsters.
Yeah.
Hole monsters, sorry.
Whatever the fuck this is. Could be a doctor. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I like to think Resi is a great opportunity to get more people out there. Not minorities, but foreign people.
Yeah, absolutely.
So use foreign names more.
Is it gone? Are we in the clear?
Like, that's the thing, right, with Sheva? Like, she didn't have frizzy hair. I didn't know, like, frizzy hair was a black person thing. Like, like, if you asked me, I was like, yeah, Sheva. Like...
Yeah.
Because I'm not a black person, I absolutely would not have known that she's black-ish, but because she has straight hair. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird to me. But, like, maybe she got it straightened? I don't know. Like...
Normally that's the thing. Like, I like how there's a girl in Last of Us, black woman in Last of Us, who ties her hair back in a ponytail, but she's still got the fro.
Yeah.
So you see the thickness.
Yeah.
But I had that the other day. I always say the other day, one of my characters from one of my stories is black, but because I'm not black, I don't understand some of it. So I was like, how does wet black hair look, kind of thing, you know? And I asked my sister-in-law.
It's either that or, like, I'm sure there are YouTube videos of people in swimming.
Yeah.
People in swimming.
Loads of helpful images on the internet.
But, like I wouldn't know that, like, black people would have certain styles of noses or whatever. Like, I would not, absolutely would not know any of that whatsoever. So, like, that's why it helps to have a diverse cast of people writing and drawing those people. Like,
definitely.
They must be BMW drivers to be that blind.
Yeah.
Right. Finally here.
But no, that's where I like look it up. I mean, I've always liked that when I first watched Beyblade as a kid. I loved that each team member was from a different country and had a different last name and stuff, you know. But they still all looked anime. But yeah. But I love that, like, and with Resi and stuff, it all kind of sticks. Like Voltron, everyone's from a different country and they've all come together. Great.
Yeah. Ow.
But yeah, we need more.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Wow.
I forgot. I forgot what button heal was, and I threw a grenade. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a while since I've played this game, so you know.
This is how you heal, right?
Yeah, right. This is a healing grenade, right?
It's why I don't specify specific race of my characters. I get that, but I don't. Because I'm in there sometimes, like, it feels forced.
It also, like, seems lazy. Like, it's fine to not know stuff about certain races of people, but, like, the important part is you're trying, I feel like.
Yeah.
And, like, it also depends on the media. So, if you're writing and you go, you know, they're black, Like, and you don't specifically describe, frizzy hair or whatever. That's presumed by people who know better. So, like, it doesn't matter too much in that regard.
Yeah, it depends. Like, it's that whole, like, when people say, I don't see color.
Yeah.
Some people are proud. Some people want you to see the color. They just don't want you to think nothing but like, you can say it, you can still describe someone who they are, like, oh, this is my character, Maria Rodriguez. So you automatically think, okay, she's Latina.
Yeah.
So you don't have to really describe her, but
how is it even alive?
Like our friend Parker here, it's something that you do have to explain it.
That you son of a bitch.
I think that could be white fear, I like to call it. I think Blue has that a lot.
What do you mean?
Like, you're so nervous. Not saying you are, Hot Wheels, not at all. But you're so nervous to do the wrong thing that you end up going full circle.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. I just feel. Let's see, it's I don't specifically. I just feel it's more offensive to guess it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
I would say that's why you ask people. Like, if you approach.
Oh, I see. I went wrong.
If you approach it from a point of learning, and your approach isn't try to gotcha or catch them out or shit like that, and it comes from a good place of trying to understand people, usually people are fine with it. Like, people ask me stuff about being Chinese all the time, and as long as they're not like hinting at some sort of racist sort of agenda, and they're just there being curious about, being Chinese or, what the culture's like or whatever, I'm pretty open with that stuff. Like,
it's the whole, no, where are you really from kind of approach, isn't it? It's like, where are you from? Bristol. No, where are you really from?
Ow. Which button was it? Yeah. There we go.
Sorry, I read Hot Wheels' thing wrong. I thought he said it's more offensive to.
Now.
Yeah, I read that. I can't remember it. I'll try writing a Chinese character and send it to you tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Like there are loads of pictures of Chinese characters. Oh, right. I mean, you mean a character as opposed to.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
I think the name can do wonders.
And you get a lot of westernized Chinese people. So that kind of does half the work. It's the background culture stuff that you might not pick up, but if you don't see it anyway in the perspective of the story, then that won't matter. Like, how many I've seen way more Chinese people that speak fluent English than I have seen Westerners speak fluent Cantonese. Or Chinese. And I'm not saying they don't exist, because I've seen quite a few Westerners who do speak Cantonese and Mandarin more fluently than I do. It's just surprising whenever I see one, because it's just comparatively rarer.
Yeah, I watched that guy who goes around and shocks people in stores.
Absolutely. And that's great, because it's I love the fact that there is a Westerner who's so keen on the Chinese and Hong Kong culture and things like that they're better than I am at it,
You're lazy, it's fine.
But it's great when you get to that point. And people understand it, and there are only sort of certain important bits that you need to portray when it comes to, depending on the media, sort of thing. But yeah,
I think watching shows like Kim's Convenience and Fresh Off the Boat and stuff are really good as well.
Yes.
They were interviewing, I cannot remember his name, and if I do, I'm gonna ruin it. But the guy who's playing Shang-Chi at the moment.
Yeah.
They interviewed him, and the guy interviewing him was also Asian.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! You're going to represent us." Da da.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. And he was talking about like growing up, like all these other kids had dairy Lunchables, and we had fried rice in a thermos kind of stuff. But what one did you want to eat more? And you wanted to ask your mom if they could buy you Lunchables so you could blend in more. And
it's
so
like,
I think,
and it's like, or we could save money and just make your sandwiches. And it's like, but you know, that's not what the cool kids are doing.
But not just that, like it helps you blend in when you're writing.
Yeah.
So like, when you're describing a character, like, oh, this is Ken Watanabe.
Yeah.
You know, he's been living in this apartment now for blah 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 years. He moved out of his parents' house back in Hong Kong or back in Japan. I just realized I said Watanabe. Back, you know, and then that way you can be like, okay, now you know he's Asian. Move on. And it's important. It's not imperative, but it's important, right?
Yeah. Like there are going to be cultural stuff that you won't experience.
No.
That is kind of like an in-joke for the people in that culture.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
And you can ask us about it, you know.
I was watching
to be honest, sorry, my personal opinion is I can say what I want when describing fictional characters, but I've seen people who post men writing female characters, and honestly, it scares me. Yeah, men writing female characters are awful. Awful.
Sailor Moon is a great example of that, the anime. That's written by a bunch of Japanese guys.
There is literally a subreddit called Men Writing Women. And one of them is like, oh, this petite woman is looking at herself in the mirror going, oh, it's not too big, it's not too small. And like, she's like in front of her mirror, topless, and she thinks that her tits are a little bit lopsided. And I'm like, women don't care about that stuff.
We do a bit, but not narratively.
But like, that's like me going, oh, I'm standing in front of my bathroom mirror looking at my testicles or something. Like, it just doesn't happen. You know?
That's funny.
You know what I mean? It's like, as my balls sway swigglingly, you know, like, it makes no fucking sense.
I know, that's amazing. It's like Nicole Kidman's character.
You would like that subreddit. It's so
pain in the ass piece of shit.
It's like Nicole Kidman's character in that Batman film, and she's so thirsty for Bruce. And it's like, women aren't like that, dude. But then again, he might be getting his revenge from all the straight people writing gay people like thirsty people.
Absolutely.
I mean, most of the gay people I've met are catty and typical 90s cliche, but that doesn't mean all of them are.
I've seen some like flamboyant gays, and I've seen some, you know, gays
straight
that
gays
appear
straight. I know what you mean.
So it's like, it's a spectrum, right? Like with everything.
The antenna is up above.
Yeah, men writing women. Yeah, absolutely. And it's awful. It's also hilarious when like women turn it around. Where it's like, oh, this is what happened if women write men the same way. And it's just so fucking hilarious. Like, just write them like normal human beings. Like...
Oh, I mean, that's the thing is, I'm going to start a thing now, so I won't go into this too much. That's
start a thing,
kind of what. That's why Joss Whedon, you know, he was always like, why have you chosen to have a female leading lady, all that kind of stuff, and why? And he's like, because you're still asking that question. Because we still want an essay on why this character is female. People said that about Cora. Why is she a female? And it's like, well, why not?
Yeah, it's like, that's why like Alien works so well.
Yes.
Was because like Ridley was written as a male character, but they changed it.
All right.
And like, it arguably still worked. Like, it was written in such a way that it didn't matter.
I'll check the antenna's wiring.
And like, arguably, you know, there was a mama bear sort of thing going on.
Yeah. There's that Ash scene with a magazine, but he could have done that with anyone. Wait, I've got your Twitch on my phone.
My what?
Right, I can't see your Twitch on my phone.
Right.
Your video, your stream, whatever.
Yeah.
but nothing's happening. Like, there's no video.
Huh.
I mean, like, and I can't see chat. It says welcome, but I can't see anything.
That I don't know.
Fine.
Maybe you restart it.
I think that should do it. Give
Yeah,
it a shot.
I hope it works.
Absolutely fair.
This is Vermilion.
I'll wait for
Headquarters.
Hot
Do
Wheels
you
to comment
read?
again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's difficult. Like,
Are you two all right?
We did
I think you got to leave yourself give if it's just you.
Yeah.
But if you're like a TV company, if you've got a writing team, then you have an excuse.
Like, that's why you hire a diverse writing team, right?
Yeah, but if it's just me and Hot Wheels,
How do you know it's
that's forgivable.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What is it, boss? Say something.
Like, writers are always going to write something cringe.
Just stay put. I've got an emergency call.
Whether you realize it or
wait.
not, but like, it's realizing
We've
that
received an emergency
and improving
call
it
from the
next time.
ESF. They've
Yeah,
reported
what
satellite
I need to get over right now
European
is
security force.
voicing a black woman. Oh yeah, I can't see it. That's good. I'll shut this down
Apparently,
then.
Terra Grigia's solar
Like-
energy integrator is being reactivated.
Already in motion, are we?
Yeah, there's that whole the fear of coming off like a Tom and Jerry cartoon, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, an accent's an accent.
Yeah.
Not all black women have an accent,
Looks like
but
somebody's found
they've got
Queen's
the
name.
accent that it's like gay guys. They
Well,
have
like-
that voice. Not all of them do, but you can define it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it
This is
depends
what
on the
I
background
am.
of the character.
Yeah, like basically, I want to shut. I've got a Spanish female lead,
Yeah.
but she was adopted by a black woman.
All
Okay.
hell's about to
Just
break
because
loose. The solar energy
family.
matrix has
Yeah.
activated.
So when voicing her, I'm like, I need to shut. And it's really difficult. It's like, I know not all of them have that accent. Not all of them come from Louisiana, but it helps define that, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Get
hard.
us out of here.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
Uh-oh.
but I can't authorize that.
Why? What did we
But
miss?
yeah, he's got a really purgatory, I can act, but I can't act voice.
Cat and mouse.
It's like, who's Metal Gear, the old one?
What, Hideo Kojima?
I want to say like Rose's father. Isn't it like, she's the uncle of Meryl? The chief?
You're
Whatever his
talking
name is.
about the Colonel.
Yeah, the Colonel. He's got that voice, but you can hear the talent.
Yeah,
Whereas this guy, he's talking the same way, but I don't think he has the same experience.
Yeah, he's a different voice actor, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I'm just comparing the two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
pretty
fine.
famous one as well.
Hopewell says
Previously
he's
on
not sure if he's writing
Resident Evil
females the right way
Revelations.
because he's male. But
No. We're on the Queen's
I get that.
Semiramis.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is to treat
have a
them
signal.
just as a
Maybe we can
person.
fix it.
Yeah.
Like, don't have it so that their only purpose is to get together with the man. And that's pretty
All
much
hell's
all you
about to
need to
break
worry
loose.
about.
which is what Akira Toriyama does.
Right?
And then gives them a baby and puts them literally on the bench.
Right? Just don't do what the guy at Naruto does either,
Sorry.
which is make
No,
it
same
useless.
thing. I think it's
But I
most
can't
shonen
authorize that.
males, writers, who seem to not know what to do with their females.
Like, write them like a man, but, you know, maybe less
Same
aggressive.
with chemistry, isn't it? Like Naruto and Sasuke have way more chemistry
Yeah.
than any man or woman on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can say the same with anything. Like the reason I write an OC is definitely for a love interest, but I never make that the main thing. I make it like 50-50.
Yeah.
Sir,
Is
what
that
is
me?
going on?
But it's nice having both, like a Mass Effect game or a Dragon Age game.
So your focus is more the romance.
I'm afraid. A rescue just
Bit of both.
possible.
Chris is traveling by sea. He won't reach you in time.
Chris, he's all right?
No time to explain.
Christopher?
Oh. Chris is okay? No time to explain.
Yeah.
Can you just answer the question, though?
Like, just a yes will suffice.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
You know? Now, I can imagine I'm pretty sure you're going to write a woman okay.
Yeah.
There's only one thing you can do. Confuse the satellite's
Or ask a
targeting
woman.
system.
How the hell do we do that?
I don't know any, but...
I know everything about that ship.
Let me know when you meet one.
Just get back inside for now. I'll radio you again soon.
I think men are easy to write, in my opinion. Like...
Oh, yeah. You can do whatever with a man, though. That's the thing. Like...
Oh, I can.
It's like,
I did have...
He's a dumbass. Sure. Okay.
I did have this, yeah. I did have this in one of my stories. I had my 2 male guys. They ended up at some dude's house who's got like a training mansion kind of thing. And they ended up in the shower together. Not like a yowie, but just I was like, well, men, they've seen it. It's fine. And I think I told you and Blue, and you thought that was weird. Not weird, but
yeah, I would say
unconventional. But to me, when I
guess it's fine if you're like kind of a sportsman, a team sportsman. Because
I got it from
I know what you have to do.
Yeah, my dad and brother always did that kind of crap around other guys.
There's a drone plane on this
They
ship?
have a sports background. But I've done it...
But are they sportsmen?
Yeah.
Used it to carry out their attacks last year.
I've done it. You know, I've changed with my girl mates before in the changing rooms, and not just in the swimming pool, but like...
But like, you've got to keep in mind, for me and Blue, like, we've not done anything of that sort of thing since like, secondary school.
Yeah.
So like, if they're a sportsman, sure, I get it.
But are you saying mostly men are closed off more than women when it comes to that kind of stuff?
Unless they're doing team sports, yes.
Right.
Like,
okay,
it's like we don't even like there are unspoken rules about urinals usage as well.
Oh yeah, I hear about that.
You don't use the one directly next to a person. You do use the one after that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're a fucking weirdo.
I mean, I sort of have that at the swimming pool changing rooms as well. Like, if you got the rest of the room, why are you sitting next to me? I get that.
Like, are you a terrorist?
Because that's the only thing you're giving up right now.
Right? Like...
It was a sword-wielding badass that swore like a sailor and... Yeah, see, that's why I love Revy. She is a beautiful example of, like, a female who's badass and you don't really see her for her boobs, you know?
Yeah,
even though she walks around in a skimpy outfit.
But like, what's great about Revy is that like she is all that, but she has a soft side. Poor Rock.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah, exactly. Rock.
They're like the polar opposites. They're like complements.
Yeah. I was happy and annoyed when I found that because I thought I was the first person to come up with that dynamic.
Yeah, I love you, buddy. If I see you naked and friendship's over. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't want to see you naked either, so you know.
Yeah, so I might rewrite that scene now because I was like, well, you know, I mean, they both did martial arts growing up. So still, it's something that you don't normally do unless you see it in a yaoi or sports anime or something.
Yeah, it's just not.
So I learned. So thank you. Now I know.
Not for me, anyway. Like.
No, but it makes sense. You know, if you had that kind of upbringing, it's no biggie to you. It's like that Michael McIntyre joke.
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah.
Floppy flop flop.
Yeah.
I mean, can they make a cute one?
Cute.
Do they all have to look so ugly and weird and scary?
Well, you like some of the
I do
weird
like
looking
lickers.
ones.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Oh, lickers are like dogs. These guys I can't really compare anything.
Can I access this? Oh, cool.
And Lara Croft. You know, she was a sex symbol throughout the 90s, but I never saw her as that.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's not a lot of context in the game itself where she is a sex symbol per se.
No, you're right. It's just the advertising.
Yeah, it's she's a sex symbol in that it's meta thing.
Yeah, she's never used her body in the game.
Yeah, in the game, she's just a strong woman who does her thing. Oh, great.
Only time I've ever seen a man who swim at the pool. It was weird. In my own. Put it that way. Yeah. The joke I've done, like, you know, I know that you're in my inner circle when you see my admin landing, you know?
Was that?
Yeah, I was saying the only time I've ever seen it other one is at the pool.
Yeah. Like seeing your, I don't know how common it is, but seeing your parents naked.
Yeah, I mean, again, for women it's fine. Me, like, who gives a fuck? 84, isn't it? She's getting worse.
Right.
And obviously, I've seen my dad's growing up because he's a very open man. It's quite bleh.
Yeah.
Others.
Like, I don't feel like it's the same when, like, your parents go, "I've seen you naked." It's like, well, yeah, but like, that doesn't mean I want to see you naked, does it? Like,
I think it's different. Definitely one way.
Like, just because you've seen me naked doesn't mean I want to see you naked.
Yeah.
Ow. Right, let's get that.
Definitely gonna get. She's gonna be a stage 3 or bomb, isn't she?
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's a safe bet. I need to go get that hand cannon. How the hell are you there? Jesus. But I was upper middle, so it could be a class thing as well. Well, my dad was like, yeah, sure. Like, it's a penis. You'll see penises. I was like, can you not?
It's like, what higher you are, the more less you care. With the other way.
Did I just go the wrong way?
I can't tell.
I think I
can't tell.
Yeah, I did. I think I got to turn around. Okay. Hell yeah.
I think we're middle upper. Upper middle, I guess. I suppose it's the same.
Probably middle. I don't know. Tradesmen are probably middle.
Yeah, but my dad saved a lot of money.
Yeah.
We were quite well off. Like, we didn't have a pool in, but
like
we never struck.
There's comfortable and there's upper. Like.
Oh yeah, this is why I like the term upper middle. Like, I think it's I've always seen this as middle class, but
I mean, you might be middle, sure. But middle typically like doctors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought middle class was like you said, tradesmen and shit.
I thought that, but I don't know whether that is. Depends on trade and income. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like, even though you think,
we've always been like lower class, like worksmen, essentially.
Yeah.
And like in Hong Kong, it's pretty rough. Like we weren't rich by any sort stretch of the imagination, but like my parents made it work. And for that, I'm grateful because I hear stories about how poor my parents were.
Oh my God.
And the amount of work that they had to put in when they were young.
I think you told me about your mum or something. Like,
yeah, it's insane because like, before the People's Revolution in China, right? My granddad on my mother's side was like accountant or something. So they did pretty well.
Mm.
And they had like their own estate. They had like servants dressing them, things like that. But like when the revolution came, she became like a pauper farm girl essentially. Like I can't imagine
that was it
going from a large estate with people helping you dress up in the morning all the way to working with your hands on a farm.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, riches
that
to
loss is just insane to me, and I can't imagine like my mum's life. My dad was the oldest of his family, and he's got something like 6 or 7 siblings.
Right.
So like he's had to work to obviously help support him and the family and things like that. As soon as he could work. So I don't know, since he was like 10 years old or whatever. So like he didn't exactly have much of a chance at any sort of higher education or anything like that. So like hearing that, where like, you know, my dad is working for all of his siblings to, you know, help them so that they can grow old enough to then work and help the family more and things like that. And then hearing that, you know, that I am where I am, I'm like, I just, that is insane to me.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's harder when you go from poor to wealthy than back to poor. Yeah, I mean, like even just from wealthy to poor, like that sudden drastic change would be insane.
Yeah. Isn't it? It's quite often for older siblings in those kind of domestic environments to be a sectarian, isn't it? They got like the men, especially the men. Like the eldest brother is more or less dad number 2, isn't he?
Yeah, like in let's see, I need to go north. Like yeah, so obviously like my grandparents on my father's side worked, right, to try and support, you know, my dad and his 7 fucking siblings. And it's a common story in Asia where you have a large family so you can get them all to work and bring more money in. It's the same. I don't know if it's the same with my parents because obviously it was before the People's Revolution. But like my sister, well, my mother's was the youngest of her siblings, and my father was oldest of his.
My parents are the same. Not with their upbringing, but
like they both have like just as many like siblings, pretty much.
Yeah. Can I just say it's crazy that your parents were alive and witnessed to some sort of revolution? That is insane.
Right?
Because we see that stuff as like history book stuff, don't we?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, my dad was born in 1950s. And my mum was born in 55. So she's like 5 years younger.
Yeah, I think my mum's 68 and dad's like 53 or something.
But like it kind of shows like how recent the PRC is when it comes down to it.
Crazy.
My family's still wealthy, but I've been disinherited. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
so I've looked it up. I think I'm middle class.
Yeah.
So lower class is apparently lower class is poverty, homelessness. Hold on, the other class inaccurate. Like just getting by is lower class apparently.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to like rationalize it.
Yeah.
Like they suffer from like adequate. Adequate literally is the term basically. Working classes basically just getting by.
Yeah.
Carpenters, plumbers, electricians, which sort of kind of is us because of my dad. But my mum works in education. So it goes on to say the middle class, which is the sandwich class apparently.
Yeah.
Like small business owners, teachers, secretaries, managers. So I say that's where we are because my dad owns his own company.
Yeah,
He doesn't work for someone else.
That's pretty good.
And my mum's more or less a teacher, so I'd say we're middle class. And then there's upper class who are like the rest of it, I guess. Old money, high society, that sort of stuff.
So that's all upper class. That's all like,
yeah,
you know, oh, we inherited, you know,
daddy.
yeah. It's like, oh, we had old money and molasses, you know.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed one. There's upper middle class, which is like doctors, lawyers, and stockbrokers and CEOs, but you'll seldom find any upper class people. Apparently, they comprise of only 1 to 3% of the United States population.
I mean, upper class typically don't need to work per se.
No,
like their money makes their money.
yeah, more money, more problems. It's normally
they're like the what were they?
Stepford family kind of thing.
I was thinking more like the what were they called? You know, where they have an account that makes where they invest in an account that makes them money and they get access to it when they're like 18 or whatever.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like a trust fund.
That's it. Yeah, they're typically like trust fund kids.
Yeah. And normally, like, the wife doesn't work; she just stays at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, so they're all typically like they don't need to work, and they just do whatever the hell they want, you know.
But it's crazy. Like me and my mate would talk about this the other day, and she's probably her family were like working class, lower class.
Yeah.
And that never because when you're growing up, even when you're a teenager and stuff, you just hang with someone who you have similar interests with. You know, you don't really that stuff doesn't really click.
No, it kind of
that's a hard place to be.
Ow.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't blame you. You had 300.
Yeah, that straight up murdered me. Like, I think it gets beaten into you in many ways.
Yeah, depending on your upbringing.
Yeah, because like if you're rich, you will go to a private school, right? And that's where the snobbery comes in.
Yeah.
If you go to a public school and you're rich, then like you're not going to notice the difference as much because the people you're hanging out with, you get a better perspective as to like what is common when it comes to what people can afford and what not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas if you are going to a private school, it's like, oh, everybody has caviar and creme brulee and whatever.
Yeah, that's what people
get so out of touch that they kind of it's like, oh, why don't you just, you know, get daddy to buy you a flat, or you know,
and you just think that's the way the world is.
Exactly.
Because those new surroundings.
I mean.
Yeah.
Like
there's actually there's a Chris Evans movie based on this. His niece was a fucking genius. And the grandmother of the girl wanted to take her to a private school because she was a genius. Yeah. And he was like, no, because she won't be happy there. I want her to go to a public school where she can make friends and be normal, you know? So this whole film was kind of a custody battle.
I absolutely get the reasons why someone would want people to go to private school.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it gives them a boost in life that they otherwise might not. My grandfather part of the King's Army in Yugoslavia. My great uncle, his brother was part of the rebel army. My father would kill his brother, so they both defected. Say that star, but I was disinherited because I hang out with poor people over my parents. Recommendation: they hated Zach, constantly belittled him behind his back.
I mean, who doesn't belittle Zach?
Exactly.
Sorry.
It's just casual ribbing. But like,
I can't remember what you're referring to. What I said, but are you referring to like being around the same?
I think it's more the whole rich thing. Rich people hanging out with poor kids.
Yeah.
I think it is a inherited mindset that the aristocracy is somehow better than the common person because they've got money, right? And this gets integrated into, like, this becomes a generational thing because they send their kids to private school, because they're constantly telling their kids that they're better than the poor people and things like that. If you otherwise didn't do that and just let them hang out with normal people and things like that, that they wouldn't have that mindset.
No, it's the same as like you said about, you know, showing different races in TV so that you never have to question or be naive about anything because it's right there. Like, yeah, I mean, like in no way do I consider myself poor or rich, my upbringing anyway.
Comfortable. Comfortable.
Yeah, and I don't know whether because I was comfortable, I never saw my friend's income as an issue, as in like, I was never. I think that's just a kid thing. Like I've never seen my friend. It's never been an issue.
Yeah.
But is it not an issue for me because I never had to struggle? Like, I don't have to see that kind of way, do I?
Yeah, like I've never had any issues with like, oh, we can't go on a, you know, we can't go on a school trip because we can't afford it or whatever, you know.
Yeah. But I mean, as in like friendship, like I've never questioned my friendship with that person.
Yeah.
Because of their income. But am I saying that because I've come from a comfortable background?
I don't know. I've never had friends that are like, buy me this or we're not friends anymore, you know, like.
Yeah.
So I'm a fairly good judge of character in that respect.
And like I love buying things for other people, but in no way is that me saying
she's still alive.
That's a weird way to spell Rachel. You know what I mean? Like that's not me flaunting my money around. That's just me saying I love you and I want to buy you stuff.
Yeah. But like that's not because they are insisting you buy it for them. That's because you want to do it for them.
Yeah.
The obligation comes from a different place.
Yeah. Like Blue struggles for money sometimes. So I'm like, well, do you want me to get it?
Yeah.
Like I'm just doing it so he can have fun and join in, and also for me because I don't want to be the only one doing something.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
You actually called my friends. Yeah. That's bad.
They actually call my friends dead end no hopers because they're poor and therefore scum. Ugh, yeah. That's what I mean when it comes to like those sorts of people.
Yeah. Just cut them out.
Like that's the crux of issues.
Because it's like I watch I know Dead Poet Society is a fictional piece of work, but it's not to say that because you're a trust fund kid you have no issues. I like to believe that because we're human we're always going to have problems.
Oh, absolutely.
No matter what.
Yeah.
And that should bring us together.
It's just the issues when it comes down to it is different depending on your class, right?
Yeah. But I think what people don't see is just the plain it's the plain line of suffering. You know, it's like
Zach, I was told we couldn't afford school trips when I wanted to go, but they paid for my sister's ski in Italy. Yeah. So that's just your parents being scum. You know.
But yeah, like I would never tell like if I had a friend from private school. You've seen Dead Poet Society, right?
Me or Hot Wheels?
You.
I vaguely remember it.
All right. It's basically the guy who plays Wilson in House.
Yeah.
He wanted to be in a play. He wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
And his father said, "No, you're going to follow the family business. You're going to do what I tell you to do. You're not going to do anything you want to love because I'm paying for this and I'm paying for that." Spoiler alert for like a 15-year-old movie.
Yeah.
He ends up killing himself because he's not happy.
Yeah.
And I get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if he came to me with my background or whatever, or you know, if he talked to someone who come from a like poor background who suffered
yeah,
I would find both their sufferings valid.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But other people would say, "Oh, who are you? You know, you're a private school kid. You've got nothing to."
I would say like the level, because there's something like a pyramid of human needs or fulfillment or something. Where the very basics is something like food, water, security.
Like the id.
Yeah, so like the very bottom of the pyramid is super basic things that you need to live, right?
Yeah.
And as you go higher and higher, it's more stuff you need to be fulfilled to be the best you can be, essentially.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I see it.
So I feel like, you know, the upper classes or the middle classes struggles tend to be higher on that pyramid.
That's a really good way of looking at it.
Yeah, so they tend to be higher on the pyramid, so they're not in danger per se, but they obviously they are still issues, right?
Yeah.
Whereas with the poor, the working class, they typically tend to be at the bottom of the pyramid where they can't afford food, they can't afford electricity. It's something that is a danger to them as a person at its most basic level, which is a bigger problem than if a middle class person is going, oh, I don't know if, my enthusiasm is to go into streaming, or if I want to be an author, like...
Yeah.
In the scale of things, those are smaller problems than I have to decide whether I pay rent or I buy food. You know what I mean?
I get that.
I'm not saying those problems aren't problems.
No.
I'm just saying that...
The spectrum of the problem.
Exactly. The spectrum and the scale of those problems are at completely different levels.
Yeah. But going back to just the Dead Poet Society thing, there was still so much... it wasn't that Daddy didn't give him enough attention or anything like that. It was a lot more complex and deeper than that.
Sure.
Not saying you're arguing. I'm just continuing my point.
Of course.
Is that he was just he wasn't living his life.
Sure.
He wasn't living a life. He was living his father's life.
Yeah.
And in no way could he escape that. So
yeah. I mean,
he
that's
decided.
Yeah. I mean, that is obviously a problem.
Yeah.
It is a surprisingly common one.
Yeah.
Where a parent regrets what they did in life, so they are shoehorning their child into the life that they wanted.
Yeah, or even if they did get the life they want, they feel that the next
can
generation
do it, but better.
should follow. Yeah, should follow. Yeah.
And they don't want to ask or see if they actually want to follow them in that life. It's like pageant mums who get their daughters go to pageants. And it's like, just because it's your thing doesn't mean it's their thing.
Yeah. But I still feel like, although I completely agree with you, food, air, shelter, that's all, that's the stuff we should really be caring about at the end of the day. Obviously going with brain chemicals and different people and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's still relevant to that. It's like my I told my friend this, who came up with it, and I was like, I actually use this in my therapy sessions now with my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
I call it the cup theory. Is we hate that screaming child in the supermarket or the airplane because they're screaming their head off.
Yep.
Because they got the blue cup instead of the green cup.
Yeah.
But because of that kid's age and the limited amount of experience that he has in his life, the fact that colored cup is the most important thing in his life. That has now been taken away. And it sounds silly. Sorry, you go.
That's the thing, is that, sorry, 1 second. I was in private school myself. It was terrible, which is exactly how I was raised too, till I managed to run away. Yeah. I mean, it's hard when literally every aspect of your life pushes you in a bad direction. It's not something that you have a lot of control over as well. And also, a lot of, like you said, in regards to, the toddler having the blue cup as opposed to a red cup. A lot of people don't realize that because we, as adults, have a lot more experience when it comes to what's going on in life.
Yeah.
It's the same with teenagers, where we go, oh, don't be overly dramatic. You got dumped by your first not real girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
But what we don't understand is their lack of experience and the raging hormones that they're under means that is literally the most intense experience that they've ever experienced.
Exactly.
And downplaying that does not help them at all whatsoever.
No,
and it's also
that's what I'm saying. They're both valid.
And it's also not hard to empathize with them. To go, what can I do to help you? And just be there for them and be nice.
Yeah. natural human thing. But this is what I'm saying about, you know, I've got the rich kid and I've got the poor kid, both saying their problems. And if they heard each other, they'd probably... The grass is greener, all that kind of stuff. But what they have in common is that they both feel trapped, they both feel suffering, they both feel like they can't do what they want to do. You know, it's like the rich kid may seem like he has it all, but you know, he's probably never had a proper Christmas, had a family meal. You know, he's probably never gone with his family anywhere. Like,
maybe.
Probably never, but you know, just as an experience, just as an example. Like there's things that the poor kid has experienced, the rich kid hasn't, and vice versa.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely a distinct possibility. Obviously, it would depend on the family itself, but like...
Yeah, but yeah, I think my original point was just like, they're both still valid. They're different problems, but important to that person. It's understandable why they're having their those problems, so they shouldn't be compared. Like, I think comparing in general is the killer to life.
Let's see. I knew that what they did was wrong, and they beat me to it. Beat me when I fought against it, so I ran hard. Sorry,
Let's go. I'm reading the other one anyway. Yeah, no, that is a very... I have the same thing. I was talking to my doctor the other day, saying the exact same thing about control. Like, when you feel like you have no control, self-harming and suicide attempts are the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
It's insane that it gets to that level.
It sucks because it sucks in a way because I can't relate to that level.
But you can empathize.
Yeah, absolutely. I can empathize, but I can't relate because I've never despaired that much.
No.
And in a way, that's lucky that I can't empathize at that level. But I can definitely empathize. Like,
I think that's important. That's like the closest step you can. And it's the same with like growing up black, growing up Asian, growing up disabled. You know, it's so long as you can understand it. But like, it's like that South Park episode. Sorry.
Like for me. Oh, sorry. Yeah, carry on. Go.
No, it's fine. There was an episode basically. Obviously the N word was brought up.
Yeah.
And Token, obviously the Token black character, the thing, was hurting and angry and all these other emotions. And his best friend was trying to say, "Look, I understand. I get it." Like, as in to say, "I know why." And he's like, "No, you don't." And he really didn't understand, like, because he was a kid. Obviously, that's what the whole show's about. And I was like, no, I do understand. I get what he's... And he's like, why are you not saying that I don't understand? Because I do. It's like, no, because you're not black and you never will. You can empathize 100%, but you never will unless you've been me. Same with gay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, empathization or whatever. It's nice.
Like,
empathy.
Like for me, like I would say I've been fairly lucky. Like even though I have experienced racism, they've never been to a point where like it was life-threatening or anything like that.
Oh no! I mean, I never forget that delivery you had. That is like locked in my mind.
Like, yeah.
You know the one.
Yeah. I mean, like.
Sorry to bring it up.
No, that's cool.
That's the thing. I'll never experience that. So, and I wish I could in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, not here again. This level was hard.
Yeah, I don't have enough bullets to do.
Shit, I know you couldn't. Or you know, your partner could fucking do.
Right? He's got the shotgun.
Yeah, it's weird. I think, no, I don't know about how people think on the outside. I like to defend them, to say the first thought we have is society and the second thought is actually the one we should listen to. But when people outright say, like, you're not human, and want to kick you out and want to separate your friends from you, all that stuff, I can't.
Like, I feel like it does come from a different place, though. Like,
oh, it always stems from somewhere.
Yeah. Like, it's hard to put in.
Oh, just dying.
Sorry, I'm just trying to not die.
Concentrate on what you're supposed to be doing. No, it's fine. I think at the end of the day, everything's a spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, you can technically pardon every single person in your life, but It's like the whole Mel Gibson thing, you know. I was going to bring up Hitler, but that's probably too far. But,
yeah.
but even then, like, his brother died, and I think he went through, like, loads of other shit. That doesn't excuse him for what he did. Nothing close.
No.
It kind of, there's a reason why you can say that, but then there's sociopaths, so it's crazy. I think trying to understand the world is horrible, and no one should ever do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird.
It reminds me of this game. There's this old, really shitty game. I'm not sure if you've ever played it or dabbled in it, or maybe your friend did. Is everyone's really flat, and the graphics are shit. It's like an indie game.
Right.
You're visiting this couple, and you're having dinner with them and stuff, and they start having an argument. And I think you're supposed to pick a side,
right.
But most of the time you get kicked out.
Right.
It's kind of like a survival thing of how long until they think you're out of place and they kick you out.
Right.
I think Dave showed it to me. And I played it. I shit you not. I actually fixed their match.
Yes.
I think it's like a 5% chance you can do that, but most of the time it is just let's see how long it takes until you get kicked out of the apartment.
Yeah.
I'll try and find it, but he's like, but I remember doing it, and Mo and Dave were like, oh my god, you actually helped them.
Star, the whole we can't do anything because of your disability, and I'm like, you can, you just don't want to adapt and allow me to join it. Yeah.
It's easier for them.
Yeah,
if they turn you away.
Yeah, and that sucks. You know, like
I tried in that game.
I need to go the other way. Great.
This game. I'll know if I see it. But it's like I have the opposite. I feel bad. Like, oh, I don't want to use the train when I have a wheelchair because they'll have to get the ramp out, and the bus guy will have to do the same. And
I guess it's different when, like, you've been in a wheelchair your entire life, you know?
That's it. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like,
I found it. It's called Facade.
Yeah?
It's an AI-based interactive story. I'm trying to find the plot.
Like, that's the thing. It's a lot of things is accounted down to malice when all it is it's counting down to what's easier and what's quicker. Yeah. So, like, they're not doing it because they don't want you to join in. They're doing it because they don't want to pay to have ramps and stuff. And which is unfair. Don't get me wrong. And I completely agree. And it shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately it is.
Yeah, until HR have a meeting, and then you need to hire 3 disabled people and have 2 black people in your website photograph.
Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? The other one.
Do you need that gun? This game must
you fake cripples, lol.
Is that me? Oh, it just said star to me. I couldn't read it. Yes, clearly I was just walking around for attention. Yeah. I get that as well, though. Like, old people on the bus think I'm faking it. People think it's for fashion. I get it because I'm such a weird case, especially when, like, I've got a lot on my hands.
Also, sometimes what's weird is, like, people judging others for disabilities that they can't see offhand.
I don't know where this is. I think it's in Bristol, and I think it's a Topshop or an IKEA. No, it's Marks and Spencer's, I think.
Right.
The toilet. It's a disabled toilet, and then underneath it says, "Not all disabilities are visible."
Yeah.
And I fucking love that sign. That really hit me. Yeah. And I think, that should be on every single disability sign.
Like all my worst enemies come back to haunt.
Oh god, it reminds me of that one zombie that kept dodging me. Fucking hell. That should be a gift. But I know you're joking, Annabelle.
We know you're mostly not malicious. Damage 4.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just reading this game. It's crazy. Just memories.
Yeah.
You know, like, when we were playing Star Wars, and I was saying how no matter what side you turn, the flowers are facing you, kind of thing. That's what the people like. You know, that's how they saved on doing 3D.
Isn't it amazing how all my photos end up on the internet since joining a Masonic lodge, Zach?
Right?
Right? It's like you like token. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the C word, but I don't like it. Sometimes that's why I got hired in my last job, you know? So most of the time I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna fire me because of. Not hire me because of.
I mean,
or did they hire me because of? You know?
Yeah. Like, you can never, like... I mean, it's hard to say because, like... On the one hand...
No one really knows how they're hired.
The issue is they're not going to admit it outright. Okay, first and foremost.
No.
So,
I wish they would.
So you're never going to get a honest answer just asking, right?
Yeah.
Number two is you want to be hired because obviously you want to do something. So on the one hand, you want to get this job as well. But there's always going to be the niggle of, did I get hired because they need a token disabled guy?
The UAV's this way.
Did they hire me because they actually want me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you don't want them to hire you just because you are the token disabled person.
No.
And it's like, all of these conflicting points go, at the end of the day, do you want to get hired for a job or not? Like...
Yeah. My dad got in my head then and immediately just said, it doesn't matter, you have a job.
Right.
Like...
At the end of the day, that's the important part is, do you have a job? Is that what you want? And is that the important part? Right?
Yeah, I think if you found out that's why they hired you, was because you were their token, then I think that's when you start questioning it. Yeah, I think if you don't know, you have to hope for the best.
Sure.
Just be ignorant.
And, like, if they're not very good at hiding it, then you're going to find out anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like Hot Wheels going, I'm always like brought in to do the photos, even though I'm a very low status.
Right? Like, if you click the stars in the messages, you can see what it says.
I don't know.
I don't know why they refused to hire me because of the line, the access isn't suitable for you anyway. Yeah, exactly. That's just like them letting you know straight off that they aren't going to hire you because they don't want to put in reps.
Yeah.
And that's illegal. But the thing is unless you've got that recorded, they will make an excuse that they've got someone else that's more convenient for the job.
But sometimes they could put it in an email and they'll phrase it in a way where you can't pick it apart.
Yeah, exactly.
They're smart. But there was I remember there was an episode of That's So Raven back in the day. And she knew, and it was like her and a white girl fighting for this job at a fashion place. Now Raven's known to be like a fashionista, everything, whereas the white girl knew fuck all. The white girl got hired and Raven didn't.
Right.
And then the hirer actually outright said, I don't hire black people. And so like the whole show was the whole episode kind of focused on that and those kind of people.
Yeah.
And we don't see enough of that. I mean, granted, I don't watch shows nowadays.
There was a really good one on Fresh Prince, where Carlton's always been like for the system.
Oh, is this like he was too white to be in the black club or something like that?
No, he got pulled over because he was black. And he wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yes!
That they pulled him over for a good reason.
For driving too slow, they said. And they used euphemism
and
for
like,
the whole thing.
Yeah, and like, he's like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not what happened
at all. I felt so sorry.
And it's like, that sucks. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that happen. Like
driving too slow, is like.
Let me put it this way: I've been promoted to second in command with Lodge in 2 years. Most able-bodied Masons have to wait 6 years to get to my rank. I mean, on the one hand, you've been express promoted. On the other, we know why.
Exactly. No, I remember that episode really hitting me for Carlton's character. Like, I saw that stuff, but no, there was another episode where, I think it was like, Will and his friends, like his cool, the typical ghetto thing. I don't want to be racist. Just, the cool ones. But But obviously, Carlton's joke has always been he's very white for a black guy.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Like straight for a gay
I get
guy.
where you're coming from. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just making sure. And then they wouldn't let him in because he was too white, even though he was black. And he was like, he had this massive speech, and I loved it. Because he was like, I'm still black. I still grew up black.
It's the same as that Brooklyn Nine-Nine one, where like, Jeffords was
that episode was horrible.
Stopped by a patrolman.
Oh, it's scary.
All because he was a black guy in a nice neighborhood.
Right?
Like, it sucks, but unfortunately,
and he was a policeman.
In the US, it still happens. Like,
I think I read this somewhere. It was a black user on YouTube, so I know it was coming from like a reliable source, saying like, and I don't know if Hot Wheels can say this as well. They kind of have to have a law degree, a basic law degree, before doing anything, so that they have something to argue back with. And you have to, and like you said, when Jake and Amy were sat down with his kids, and they had to kind of talk to them
the black talk
about
sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like, by the way, you can't do this when white people can because of X, Y, and Z. And it is horrible that you have to talk to your kids.
Right.
Go through the side deck to get to the hold.
Oh, no, I hate those episodes. I hate them. Like, there was, I started watching...
It's an unfortunate thing that needs to be shown.
Of course. No, definitely, I agree. I'm just saying as in the fact that it's there. Like, the fact that it exists. I mean, not the episodes. The topic. I remember when Dear White People or something like that was on Netflix. It was like huge at the time, and it had an instance. I think it was like this black kid. There are other black kids as well, but like at a white store, they was just mixed. It's fine. But he wasn't drinking, and the white frat boys around him were. Then the police came in because of a noise complaint, and they just jumped down this black kid's throat and like put a gun to his head.
Yeah,
and you could feel his fear.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
He was like seconds away from pissing himself. You know, and
it's so stupid because like
it's horrible. Yeah,
there is a story recently where a black kid was just waiting outside of his girlfriend's house, and this state patrol's person tased the guy. Because apparently he was loitering.
Oh, I hate loitering.
It's like, how are you loitering in front of your girlfriend's house?
Right?
It makes no fucking sense. This is like a...
That guy is such a villain, by the way, just saying.
Yeah. This is a 40, 50-year-old patrolman who should have experience about what's loitering.
I mean, I know you know this and it shouldn't have to be said, but it's ridiculous. This is so obviously to say, but some people do need to be told.
Yeah, absolutely.
All it is skin, man. Like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's like if aliens attacked, we're all considered the same.
Yeah,
so if aliens can consider us the same flock, then why can't we? It's ridiculous. Sorry, Hot Wheels has said. The one where Carlton drove the boss's car to Palm Springs and he ended up in jail. Yeah, that was it. Oh, that was cool. Uncle Phil was like scary with him, like, motherfucker, I'm a lawyer. Sorry, I didn't mean to say motherfucker. I just meant like that's scary. I actually have to wear a wristband while driving my car in America just to prove I can exit the car so I don't get beaten or killed for non-compliance.
Mate, they will not give a shit. Like, it's weird.
I've seen videos.
It's been ruled that policemen don't need to know the law to enforce it in the US.
And the whole camera thing, you know, they learn tricks around it, and if they have to use tricks.
Well, that's why scary. The UCLA have an app that automatically uploads the footage you film.
Nice.
Because it's been known that policemen have deleted footage or it's gone missing.
Yeah.
While it's been in police custody, and it's like absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, there is a film, if you're interested, or Hot Wheels is interested, or anyone listening interested, called Black and Blue, which I recently watched. It's basically, I'm going to mention it because it's important. You know, black woman joins the force. She sees shit going down.
Yep.
and like some dark, shadowy police shit. Granted, I think the black guy is also the good guy, but it's still like the whole black color thing is imperative to the plot as well. Anyway, but like she sees some shit going down. She has the camera, but she loses the camera. She's on the run. It's kind of like The Fugitive. So she now has to find the camera footage again in order to put these guys down before anyone else gets killed unnecessarily, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But this entire film is about how fucked up the police system is and how racist it is.
Absolutely. Like
again, it's not just a white guy shooting a black guy. The black guy is one of the bad guys, but like all this shit was going down.
There are so many stories about, you know how they use the phrase, oh, it's just a couple of rotten apples, right?
Okay.
First and foremost, that's not the entire phrase. The entire phrase is a couple of rotten apples spoils the bunch. So basically, everything gets ruined because of those rotten apples, right?
Yeah.
But it's been co-opted going, oh, it's just the odd policeman that's doing bad things, right?
It doesn't matter. It's still bad.
Absolutely. But the issue is that is clearly not the case, because there are so many... There is a compilation of policemen who were trying to do the right thing. So, you know, someone was kneeling and they were trying to get their partner off them before they died. There's one where, you know, they're trying to, you know, de-escalate the situation with his partner and things like that.
Yeah.
And they were fired because of it. And it's like, it's hard to say that there is the only odd rotten apple when you're actively getting rid of the good ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's so bad. It's so awful.
Mackie has said, Anthony Mackie, the guy who plays Falcon, like, he believes that most policemen out there aren't racist and they're generally really good people. But that doesn't mean that the other 10% are great, you know, and that doesn't mean that we can pardon the other 10, 50.
But the other spectrum of that, though, is that if you are watching them do something bad and you're not doing anything about it, you're complicit.
You're part of the problem. Yeah. It's like whole lying by omission.
I'm sure they're nice people, but it's like you know, Nazi Germany, where oh, I'm sure your grandparents who weren't actively in, you know, the Nazi party were nice, the nicest people you knew. But if they're the ones reporting where the Jews are, they're still bad people.
Exactly. It's like, oh, I had this and I've lost it. Oh, dude, I fucking had something.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. But no, that's what I was gonna say. That's also what Black and Blue was about. So it's like she was trying to find someone in the industry, and also her childhood friends who grew up in the neighborhood who were black as well. They hated her because she was a cop, but she was trying to change from the inside. She was kind of doing her thing. So, but I mean, she's also
it's systemic.
It's also that also that stigmatism. But what's great about this film, and also what's horrible about the thing it's based on, is that she is between a rock and a hard place. She is a black cop who has witnessed a hate crime within the system. And she has no one to turn to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like The Fugitive, but worse.
I mean, the issue is that, like, it's hard to change the system from the bottom up. Because change comes from the top.
Yep.
So unless you work your way all the way up, you can't really change jack shit.
No, it's like how I always say you can't stop a boulder from rolling down the hill with just one person. But someone's got to start.
But the issue is in order to get to the top, you've got to play by the rules that they set. At which
and
point,
hope
by
that
the
you
time,
don't get corrupted.
That's the thing. By the time you reach the top, you're going to have so many advantages of keeping the system as it is that you're not going to want to change it.
Yeah.
Which is like, why there are so many protests for, like, ending qualified immunity, breaking up the police unions and things like that, because they're defending all of these things that are giving police powers that they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Because they get to kill willy-nilly. It's like... I get it. I get why they're so angry. I get why they're so pissed.
Yeah. I think you showed me this video of the angry black woman. Why?
Yes.
The sign, like, why are you destroying your city or something, or why are you destroying these stores? And she's like, they are not my stores. They have made that clear.
When you live in a country, there's a contract, right? That in exchange for paying taxes, that there will be fairness.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what the video's about as well.
There's a societal contract where, you know, you do one thing for us and we do the one thing for you.
Yeah.
And that
but it was one-sided for her.
Yeah, and it doesn't exist for black people in America.
No.
I need to get down real quick.
It's an anime voice acting workshop tonight, so
yeah,
I need to prepare. Oh, they're like bear traps, are they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, but I don't have time to play with you.
Oh, why isn't he activating them?
Thank you.
Yeah. Ironically, it's why the right to bear arms exists to take on corruption.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, he's disgusting.
Oh no, gonna die. Oh, there we go.
You are Diad.
The thing is the right to bear arms is for white people to tackle corruption against other white people.
Yeah.
Do you know why they've got stringent gun laws in California? It's because black people started arming themselves with guns.
Oh my god.
So they're like, oh, how about we just have stringent gun laws instead? And they're like, oh, okay. And now that's a liberal thing. And it's like...
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how stupid it is.
Yeah. And so, some Americans just hear it as, oh, I can bring my AK-47 into Walmart.
Right?
It's like, no!
Like, don't get me wrong. I think guns are cool.
Yeah.
But at no point do you need to buy a coffee with it.
Nope.
It's like people who play
unless
arms.
You live in
like...
war zone Iraq, you know? There is no threat.
Right? You're not in a war zone. You don't need a gun.
Maybe.
Inventory full.
You fat.
But like, it's just not necessary.
Where are the remote pilot
Oh, it's just my sister used to say that. It's funny.
Amen. Don't get me started on Zorro and the formation of California. Oh, tell me about it.
Great film though.
It is, but there's a lot of stealing on the part of the US.
Yeah. I mean, I stand by my statement of I know very little.
But I don't have time to play with you.
When it comes to historical events.
Sure.
But that's my own fault, and that's my choice because I think it's stupid. That's not a smart choice.
No.
It's just a survivalist thing, because I don't think I could hack learning about humanity and its mistakes.
Oh, mate, if you ever study history really closely, there are genocides everywhere. It's all bad. It's all bad.
I would just. I'm only doing it because I know I'm a sensitive snowflake, and I would just end up either kamikazing myself somewhere or just killing myself because I couldn't understand the world anymore.
Right.
These are the controls.
Come
on, make it.
Did that do it?
Hey! Apparently, she said you did.
Shit. That was literally like 10 seconds to go, or 5 seconds to go.
Nice. It's not. She looks like she's had lip surgery.
Yeah. Chaff.
Chapped lips. Mwah.
I did study history, studying law. It's totally broken my faith in humanity. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. I feel like if I give up, that's it. Like, there's no more hope left for the world. Which I know sounds really self-involved, but
yeah,
that's just how I keep going.
That's why I don't watch the news.
Yep.
I'm like, people are terrible, man.
Like, what I love is when celebrities use their fame to help spread the news and the atrocities. That's brilliant. I'd do that if I had celebrity. Yeah, I'd do that if I had celebrity thingy.
Regia Solus.
But I still commend the people who are marching in the streets who have less money than I do. Trying to spread awareness as well. But it's just not for me.
Like, I am not surprised, but like the BLM marches, like
BLM, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, like last year.
Yeah,
like I would have been like I'm all for the protests.
Yeah,
and it's great that they
on Resident Evil Revelation.
Even though not a lot has really come from it.
Looks like somebody's found the
aside from the fact that the person who knelt on George Floyd's neck is actually going to prison.
Hey,
the time has come.
But like, it shouldn't take a entire country protesting for that to happen.
It's like all my worst enemies come back to haunt me.
Let the heavens
the issue is that like the only reason that the turnouts were so great is because of COVID, because of the unemployment and things like that. Where like, you know, it's kind of like the perfect storm. Where because of COVID, people were fired, so they're home, so they're jobless, right? Yeah. They've got more time to actually look at the news and go, I've had enough of this shit. Right? And that's why like it was and that's why it had so much turnout, is because which one swim faster? Sorry, 1 second.
Hi.
Just trying to make a point and play this game at the same time. It's not conducive. Yeah, which is why I'm like, I'm not surprised that the turnout was so high. Because nobody had jobs.
No. But it's like what I'm saying about, you know, when there's a lot of us out there who make a big deal out of skin color and religion and upbringing and stuff.
Yeah.
But then if we had an alien attack, I know this is a childish thing to say. I think we'll all band together. So
absolutely, but like...
but if we can do it then, why can't we do it now?
That's what I mean, like, it shouldn't take an alien invasion for us to...
We have to get out of here.
Band together.
That's what I mean. No.
Like, it's dumb.
This is why I love to watch shows and movies that surround human psychology and like cabin fever and stuff, you know? And this is why I love when the jerk has a redemption arc. Like, it's great. Because it's like, this can be done.
For me, what it boils down to is, like, how hard is it to think of the concept of just don't be an asshole?
Right? It's like, I'm not a fan of Bo Burnham, but I think there's that gif going around where he's like singing a song in the perspective of God.
Right.
And he's just saying, don't rape. And he's like, that's it. I shouldn't have to say any more about that. Just don't do it. Oh, and it's like, yes.
It's not a mystery.
No, it's not a quadratic equation. Like, just don't do it. Oh, but no, but just don't.
Right. And like, you get these people that are like, oh, if you don't believe in God, right?
Yeah.
What's to stop you from committing crime? What's to stop you from committing sin? And it's like, I don't do those things because I don't want to do those things.
Right.
Like, why do you have to have religion to stop you from doing those things in the first place?
Right?
Like, you shouldn't have to have religion as a moral compass. You should have your own fucking moral compass.
Yes. I mean, some people, I know you're not saying this, some people find religion saves them. And it's a crutch for them, and I completely agree with that, and I also sympathize with that on my down days. But it could be the opposite as well. Like, oh, you're a Christian. Oh, so you're like born again shit, and you're gonna try and change my mind. And it's like, no, just letting you know.
Just like,
you know,
there's nothing wrong with being a Christian. It's just you're not preaching.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I just read Hot Wheels' thing. Law school teaches you how to break the law and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you probably have to figure out how it can be done in the first place. It's just, it's crazy when...
What the hell?
Oh, another drowning one.
Yeah.
Let me just run with my heavy shotgun a second. Yeah, it's just crazy that so many people out there just goes right to the worst of you. But that's why we're so paranoid and scared. We treat everyone like that. But that's why CBT teaches you whenever you're having a panic attack or a down episode or anything like that, is to ask yourself, where is this voice coming from? Who is saying these words? And at first, it's fine. I knew it was great. And at first you have to say, well, no one, it's me. So you don't listen. Then if the words are coming from, say, Hot Wheels had kind of backstory that he's had, say it's from those people, you then have to say, do these people matter? And if they don't, then you can ignore it. You know, stuff like that.
Well, it's the making it not matter that's the issue.
Yeah, oh, definitely. It's easier said than done, but that's how you categorize it. It's like, oh, my dad said it. And it's like, well, do you think he's right? You know, do you value his opinion? Do you hold him in high regard? That kind of stuff.
That's the thing.
Like my dad said.
Thanks for the follow on, Dead Cop.
Yay! Enjoy our TED Talk.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Hot Wheels just said he admitted when he almost died, he became more spiritual. It's just this.
That does that. That does it to a lot of people.
It's like a rubber ring. It's like armbands in a swimming pool. You know, you're about to drown, and if someone's offering you these things, you take it, and then you'll figure out the rest later. What was I saying before? Yeah. I mean, you heard me say this about my dad before when he's like, I don't think he's this way now, but like he turned to me one day and he said, you know, if you lost a stone, I think you'd be prettier. And it is just like, part of you thinks, oh, who else thinks that? Does everyone think that? Should I do that? Is this a compliment? Is it an insult? No. At the time, I thought I had to process it. Like, is it? I don't know.
Like, whenever my parents are like, when are you getting a girlfriend? Why aren't you slimmer? I'm like, your opinions matter to me because I love you, but fuck you.
It's oh god, I took my headphones off again and realized how loud I'm talking.
This is Chris.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Listen
carefully. Hey.
Oh, hi, let me just start talking to start your beautiful face. Yeah, you just have to do that at the end of the day, you know, like, I value you and I love you, but...
That's why, like, a lot of what randos say don't really... It just, like, it's like water off my back.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know you, I don't give a shit about your opinion, like, you're nothing to me.
But, you know, it's obviously that thing is that there's always these trigger words. You know, two gay people afraid to hold hands in the street because someone's going to yell at them on the other side.
But that's a threat of immediate violence, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying the whole, like, some words are harder to shake off than others, but I know you know that.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy and it's insane, but that's just kind of, you have to create your own mythos, you know, and as douchey as you're going to come off. I just think, and I try and do this, and people see it as a bad thing, and I don't give a fuck, or I try not to, is I go back to when I was a kid. You know, if I don't want to do something, I'll tell someone I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Obviously to an extent. And same with, like, how I feel, or if I'm confused, or how something's made me think and feel, I tell the person I'm with that, and then try and make sense of it.
See,
because
Dad said to me that my sudden weight loss is a good thing, not that it's bad because it's a sign of serious illness. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he doesn't know the source of that loss. So all he sees is, oh, you're getting thinner. Also, he's also a bad person. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know he's a bad. I've forgotten that he's a bad person. But that stuff I can kind of, if I didn't know who he was through Hot Wheels, then you kind of can't, then that's an understandable mistake.
Yes. Yeah.
If it wasn't for his backstory.
If it wasn't for the fact that he's a dreadful person.
Yeah. But you just, at the end of the day, have to make your own mythos. Just, this is what I think is right. I will bend it how I see fit. It's not like I'm never going to do what you or Blue want to do, because that doesn't marry up to my agenda. Because then what comes into it is favor of a friend. How much do I love you guys? And how much am I willing to bend my mythos to make you happy?
Sure.
So there's loads of what's the word? Not amendments, not affiliates. It's there somewhere.
Well, for me, like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean that's more just friendship, right? Like, it's give and take. Where
definitely.
if your friends are reasonable and you reasonably don't want to do something, you'll just sit down and talk about it, right?
Yeah. But if you're in a group of assholes, then by all means, follow your mythos.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, if they're reasonable, you'll be able to discuss it with them. They'll see where you're coming from and try and negotiate a middle ground. And if they're vehemently against it, then, if you're a good friend, you'll go, okay, maybe we could do something else.
That's why, and it comes to, like, explaining stuff as well, like, if someone's being an absolute fucking asshole C-word, and you want to storm out the room, you don't have to have an explanation. They don't deserve one.
Yeah, absolutely.
But whether your friends are involved, tell them eventually. Sooner rather than later, but give them a reason why, because they worry about you.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this only accounts to reasonable people, by the way. Not
concessions? Yeah, I guess that's the word. I mean, it's like lawyer talk, so that's what I mean. It's not the word I was looking for, but probably
it means the same thing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't think any swimming game so far has gotten it right for me for controls.
Yeah.
They always seem janky. How are they to you?
It's not great.
Yeah.
But
they always just seem a little bit off.
In a 3D environment.
Yeah. And it just adds to the fear.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point, though, isn't it? Like, it's like escort missions.
Yeah.
Chris, you two all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, Chris. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm a bit hot, but it's fine.
Where am I supposed to be fucking going?
Chris! Yes, we're fine, but the ship is sinking fast.
We're approaching the Queen Zenobia now. Rendezvous at the ship's hull.
Oh,
Roger.
I love
We'll be
Roger Smith's voice.
Yeah.
Okay, see you soon. Chris out.
Chris
out.
He
has that. I know he has that at the end, like
God,
Jeffrey
why
D.
do
Morgan
I have to do this shit?
Like, it's not just that, like, it's that just kind of unnecessary, serious gruff at the end of his sentence. Like, you don't have to do that.
But I wanna, because I'm gruff.
It's like Jeffrey D. Morgan when he was John Winchester in Supernatural. He always did this kind of at the end, and it's like, okay, we get it. This is a serious conversation. You don't have to do that every time.
Just sighs everywhere.
It's funny. Someone made a compilation of how many times Sam and Dean clenched their jaw in like throughout the season, so it was so funny. Just that little cheek twitch.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I found out the ending for that the other day. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. When wasn't Destiel a thing?
Yeah, they basically made Destiel sort of canon, but like open. Like Castiel proclaimed his love.
Like, that's the thing with Dean. It's like, I mean, you could technically see it as like him compensating for maybe being gay / bi, where he was like hyper macho.
Yeah.
But like, was there ever a hint that he would swing that way?
They made, I think, since Castiel came, and it was definitely when Eric Kripke left.
Right.
they made more playful. Let's do something that will make the fans happy. Plots.
Oh, spoiler apparently.
And scenes.
I know. Were you going to watch the rest of?
There.
It's been out for like 5 years, hasn't it?
I don't know. I don't follow it, to be fair. Still on season 3. That's on you, mate.
Yeah, Supernatural.
That's like going, King Kong dies? What?
Darth Vader
Like,
is
yeah.
okay, the last I'm not arguing with you.
Jesus comes back.
I know it's annoying when you I know it's annoying when you get a spoiler. Yeah. I'm just saying the last season episode of the whole thing. This is hard to read. Is that episode 101? No, episode 20. Oh, of course, the last episode's called Carry On. 19th of November, 2020. 2020.
Surprised you're not like sailing the high seas for it.
Rendezvous with the ship's hull.
Oh, me or Hot
Oh no, Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Okay, see you soon.
But no, all I'll say is I'll stop talking about spoilers so you can slowly get it out of your brain.
Yeah.
That's it. Queen Zenobia.
But no, I just feel like after Eric Kripke left, the writer,
left of her.
I just felt like they were Tumblring, you know, they were doing the hashtags and the Reddits, and they weren't doing what was faithful to the characters in my. I
mean, technically, it should have stopped at 5, right?
It should have.
So anything after that is whatever.
I consider, and a large percentage or half the percentage of Supernatural fans consider, yeah, that's it. Same with like Scrubs, you know, as soon as that writer left.
Yeah.
As soon as JD has that beautiful slideshow. Oh god,
Season
really?
9, basically.
Tentacles are so annoying. God, I love Chris too much. Yeah, and it's a shame. So, but at the end of the day, I can't get angry at Eric Kripke because he did what he did and then he bolted.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a shame. I loved that show. I loved it. It had everything I wanted.
Yeah.
It's something that we hadn't gotten in ages. Like 80s,
a good,
90s.
like celestial show sort of thing.
Yeah, because like the 80s, 90s, noughties, they always aim towards men.
Oh,
you know?
I'm waiting for it to download as we speak, of course.
So that was a with you haha rather than a haha. Just realised. But no, it was a show that I didn't obviously watch it for the sex appeal, but I was like, this is great. This is brotherly love. This is supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
It's modern. You know, it's not Angel or Buffy. It's something in between. And then they just go all fucking fan servicey with it and silly little fourth wall jokes and stuff. And Dean got into anime. This is technically not really a spoiler, Hot Wheels. Yeah, it's like he started watching Japanese hentai, which he got because that's okay for Dean because he's a whore. But every little bit, they just got him more geekier and geekier, and it's like, isn't this Sam's thing? You know, Sam's into Harry Potter. Sam's
He's
into
the
all
nerd.
this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like when on the road with John did Dean have time to get into this shit? When did any of them have time to get into this shit? You know. But they brought up all the pop culture references because kids would get that. It's like it's going back to Resident Evil in Vendetta. Chris had this line of, "Hey, we should be happy they're not talking about Breaking Bad for once," and it's like, why have you done that? You just aged it.
Yeah.
Just for look, they talked about Breaking Bad, which was popular at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, to me, Chris wouldn't even know what Breaking Bad is. He's too busy. Anyway, random. I'm really passionate about it.
Really good spots aboard the Zenobia.
Anything like that affect you?
What do you mean?
Like, did anything ruin your favorite show for stupid reasons?
Ending of How I Met Your Mother.
Jessica, we have a promise to keep. Let's go.
And it just flex in front of you.
A cruise, just the two of us. Only the whole thing is sinking.
I'm generally pretty chill.
Oh yeah, you are. But I'm with you there on the How I Met Your Mother thing. It's like, you had a good thing.
Everything about the Queen Zenobia and the secrets she keeps.
Shoot him.
Right?
What secrets?
It's not Time Crisis.
Consider this.
The high sea site has been downbeaten. Well, there are loads.
I always use Pirate Bay proxies or
exactly.
Kick-Ass Torrents. That's a good one.
Second,
wow, that's
why did all traces
of
vanish after
we're live on air, Star.
Sorry.
It's why we're trying to be vague.
And third,
I'm so oblivious. It's like whenever someone tells me to look at something, I'm like, where?
Yeah.
the answer
Where's the
is
porn?
an inconvenient truth.
Yeah.
You were to have found it, and that.
Finally,
yeah,
Jesus.
Please say it was Chris.
No, it was her. Yeah.
Oh, you bitch.
Jessica, why did you fire?
To protect our people. Isn't that our job?
Well, he was monologuing.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Don't you dare die.
I mean, did me a favor. Of course
Oh.
it's him.
What? It's Carrot Top.
The endless clip shows on The Fresh Prince and Big Bang Theory bothers me.
Why play the part of Veltro?
Oh, like the flashbacks and stuff?
I know. I like the clip shows in like The Simpsons and stuff.
Is that what we're talking about? Like flashbacks?
Yeah. Where like they go, oh, this is the anniversary show. Remember when this happened?
Yeah, I don't like that. I get it for like runtime and stuff.
I get it if it's like 10-year anniversary and you're doing it for the first time or something.
Like I had this with Blue the other day with the fairy tale fillers. I said like I wanted to skip an arc because it was literally labeled filler arc. And he was like, "Oh no, you can't do that." What? And I was like, "Oh mate, you're new to this. Fillers suck."
Wait till you get into Naruto.
It's okay if you like it, but to me, it's like, if I can skip it, I'll skip it because I've seen this. But
that's why I like watching the comics, reading the comics.
Oh yeah, no fillers involved at all. God, I hate Jessica. Can someone just shoot her?
What a terrible loss.
What a terrible loss.
Chris Fangirl should not be watching this right now.
We can't let this virus contaminate the sea.
We've already searched the Queen's scenarios. I think I know where this ship's lab is. We're headed there now.
All right.
Parker, go with Jess.
A lot of people have said, "Yay!"
Fine.
Where? A little friendly
What a
partner
bro.
solving should keep us on our toes.
What a bro!
Roger
Thank
that.
you, mate.
We'll take care of the virus.
He
You
knows.
buy us some
He's
time.
with it.
Got it.
Jill.
Parker,
Anywhere.
you're gonna get
Go on.
murdered.
Should slow those things down.
Oh no.
I think she says something as they
Marked
walk
off all the
away.
possible locations for the lab.
Yeah. Hot date.
He never got the hint. What a drag.
Hint?
Maybe
It's a
he's
fucking
already
bulldozer.
dead, Jessica.
Yeah, right.
But no, some people have speculated, and I think this happens a lot with.
I actually did sit through every filler pre-Shippuden and not watch much of Shippuden as a result because, yeah.
Yeah, no, I had the same. I had the same.
Yeah, about like the end 50% is probably filler for pre-Shippuden. Just because like they got so ahead of the comics that it's just.
We've only heard half the story.
Yeah, I think they probably lost like at least a quarter of their fan base because of that, and otherwise. No, I think a lot of shonen protagonists in a lot of probably Japanese-made things are speculated asexual.
Right.
Not to bring like a million flags into it like some internet people do. I mean, as in just like, don't have any thoughts about it whatsoever. Like Ryu, I was looking at Ryu the other day. Like, he doesn't have anything. He never talks about men or women. He just likes the martial arts.
Yeah.
You know? And Chris is the same. It's very like, I have this job to do and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like Ruby, she hasn't had anything. And I think that's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
The water is infested.
I kind of like it. They're so focused on their job.
Yeah,
It's kind
not
of
everyone has to
realistic.
marry and
in
have
that,
babies.
like, yeah, they're married to their job, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm the opposite when I write, but that's when I write. I'm not expecting that from everybody.
Yeah.
Oh god, Tomb Raider flashbacks. Very Tomb Raider flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh no, Nate. One of them.
Chris, you wanna...
Save her, Chris.
Right.
I don't mind this, dude. I see it. It's believable. I think that's what matters.
Shut up, please. Oh, fuck off! I'm about to die.
Does Chris not give you like a thing? Is that not what they do?
Need air. That's the thing. Like.
That would help. Oh shit! So you've wounded and you're suffocating.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
And you've clipped.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, if you die right before, come on! Oh, thank God.
Doesn't help it's right at the fucking bar. Oh, so they did get murdered. Okay. Can't complain.
They have to murder you first.
Yeah, they just have to grab you first. Let's see. Honestly, didn't know fillers existed back then, but the bleach fillers weren't that bad.
I didn't mind the bleach fillers.
They're just about the pill people, right? Mostly.
Yeah, I think one was about the pill people, and another one they were like half blows. But that
and there was one where it's like the Bankais are like their own personalities or something.
Yeah, which I kind of like.
Which that was before Getsuga Tensho. Like that was before Getsuga was like the old man or whatever.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was kind of predicting.
Yeah,
in a way.
Like I like stuff that helps extend the universe, I guess. But a lot of Naruto stuff didn't.
Yeah. It's a lot of, they're like me, they've got monsters in them.
Oh my god, or just anything. Like, I was bullied as a kid, he'd have this, like, epiphany.
Like, I'm using the Rasengan to make ramen. Do you remember that?
Did you just make that up?
No.
Oh my god.
There's one where he's also using, like, a Rasengan to, like, move his boat. And it's acting like a motor. And it's like, what? What are you talking about?
I remember someone made, this is kind of off topic, but someone made the comparison of like the X-Men cartoon to the X-Men movies. And it's like the movies where Hugh Jackman's all like gruffy and angst and like, oh my claws. And then there's a shot of the cartoon where he's just using his claws to grab an apple and eat it. And it's like, just like...
Or like there's like a shot in like the cartoon where like Wolverine's just in bed looking at like a picture of Jean Grey or whatever. In his like yellow and black suit. Like, why would you be in bed with that suit?
I love him. I love him.
Honestly, didn't know. Wait, the Vampire People one was the best. I don't think I know that one.
I think that's the one I was on about. I might have been getting them confused. Is it the one with the little girl?
I know there was like. I know you liked the Memories of Nobody or whatever.
Oh, I love that film, and it's a massive filler.
Yeah.
But it's adorable because it's like, oh, I just love the character.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea, and obviously Ichigo's such an older brother figure, and so protective. That's why I love him. He's definitely top 5 favorite anime characters of all time, or manga characters. Oh, I just love like the baddies were stupid, and like, oh, let's all get together for no reason. And
I kind of wanted to see like at the end of Bleach, like have Aizen come back. Just so you can see how utterly overpowered he is.
Try using this.
Yeah. By the way, I'm just checking now. I don't know if Hot Wheels has seen it. I don't care.
Ships are exactly the same.
He's so overpowered. Yes, very good.
And Aizen's overpowered.
Oh yeah, he is absolutely overpowered.
I can tell he's got that kind of ness about him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I want to get back into it. That's why I got a Crunchyroll account, and then I never finished.
I read the comics though. I do not have time for fillers.
No, I just want to watch it because Ichigo. I love his character. I love the he's kind of
there's a scary Ichigo though.
I know, I don't like him.
That's part of the story.
I know. I say he's another married to his job character. Definitely. But I hate scary Ichigo. Oh.
I kind of imagined him
Fingerprint registration complete.
He's reading past the end, apparently. Yeah, because I was going to ask you, you liked him with Inoue. I didn't see any.
It's very. She's very Hinata though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I was going to bring that up as well. Like, oh, you like me? Well, I guess we'll end up together then.
Yeah.
I didn't see any chemistry on Naruto's end, and I don't see any chemistry on Ichigo's end either.
Right.
The only girl he's ever really been chemistry-y with is Rukia. From what I've seen. You can correct me, and I will believe you because you've seen more.
I mean, I feel like they're more sister-brother. But...
No, that's fine. I'm not saying I ship him, I'm just saying he's the only, like, resonance. I mean, I liked him in Menma? I've actually forgotten her name now. Senna, from the film.
I watch every anime episode. What, of Bleach?
Please just. It's so funny when, because it's popular in anime, isn't it, where they get the seiyus to make, like, 3 songs that they can sell. When they get such a stoic character like Ichigo singing like this J-pop song, it's amazing.
Well, that's what caught me off guard with like the FF7 remake when like Cloud starts dancing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like it, and you were like,
I think it's pretty funny. Like,
it's weird to me because I see him as such a serious stoic character, even if like that's just his facade or what he thinks he should because of Zack and blah. But it's just so uncomfortable to watch.
I'm like, it's just one of those things where it's like a big-lipped alligator moment.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Where it's like, I have no idea what's going on, but sure.
To me, that was the non-Kripke supernatural from me. Like, wouldn't it be funny if?
Yeah, but like, I feel like a lot of the original Final Fantasy VII had bits like that, where like, you go into the old Honeybee Inn, and like, you're in a jacuzzi with like 8 other like bodybuilders.
I remember that part.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like, all right, that's that done. And you're out of there, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to ask any questions. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I suppose that's kind of still more into like Cloud's still keeping his personality, his archetype, or whatever. I'm not arguing against it. Loads of people love it, so obviously it did its job. Just for me, it was just a bit too far. Like, okay, that's no.
I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. All right.
Yeah, get your BTS out of my FF7.
Sure, why not? You know.
No, I think you didn't watch the film, but I think Ichigo had a really nice thing with Senna, who was the girl.
The nobody guy.
Now sterilizing. Please wait.
Couldn't give a crap about anyone else.
I mostly read the comic. So...
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to think of like who else do you think that Ichigo had?
Why are you panicking, Chris?
Oh, go back! That's so cute. He's like, what? I don't like this. Sorry, you're doing it because you're worried, and I'm just like, he looks cute. Hello, not T-Virus.
Chill.
Emergency.
He looks like Amaraki from Hero Academia.
Jill, I'm coming for you.
Better.
Can you come a bit quicker, please?
That's what I say every day.
Yeah. Like, can we get this over with?
What the hell? Are you supposed to shoot him in his stomach?
Ow.
Squidgy bits? Come on, Chris, you punched a boulder, you can punch that glass.
What the hell? I'll take it.
Oh, he's also electric. Yay.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Chris. Can you help me?
Alright.
Hide behind the NPC. Hime in Bleach and
It's okay. I'm fine.
He-Man and Bleach annoyed me. Yeah, there was a compilation of I think 1 episode.
I think you showed me that, yeah. And then
where it's just Orihime going Kurosaki-ko like over and over. And that's just one episode.
It was the big guy, isn't it? He's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Like,
Zaraki
that
or something.
sucks. Like,
it's the same thing though. Okay. It's like, stop hiding behind a tree and wishing you had him and being so shy and timid and do something about it.
Yeah.
I know some people are just like that, blah, but yeah, the whole Naruto. I think it's as well on Netflix. when you're searching for romantic films, the last Shippuden movie is there, and I'm like, fuck off. You know, oh, they're together and they're married, and it's really lovey-dovey, you know.
Well, it's not for everyone, is it?
I know, but again, it's just supporting that thing, isn't it? Teaching people, I don't know.
I want that lightning hawk.
Why can't you pick it up? Okay.
Because I have to lose my pistol.
Lightning hawk's the Desert Eagle, isn't it?
It is. But I have more ammo for my pistol than I do for my lightning hawk.
So it's quantity over quality.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright.
The partner's not here.
He is.
Right?
He's scared, okay? Just give him a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him, he's a puppy. He's like, what am I doing? What do you want me to do? What should I do? Where should I go?
It's like, you don't see it, but his tail's wagging.
Split up. Angela White.
The only other person I follow is Wesker.
Oh.
Why try to
Still
hide
won't
these
return my
facilities
phone
on a cruise ship?
It makes a good cover for whatever's suspected.
That's pretty.
Good point. I hope we can find out what the hell's going on.
I think that's something for me as well. Like, it's a trope I always go for that I know will never exist. It's the big hunk who's actually a golden retriever.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't exist.
So this is.
I don't know, big dumb guy. That's nice. Bad Batch has a character that's somewhat like that.
Oh, what, the guy, the big brute dude?
Decker, yeah.
Yeah. No, so I mean, like, in real life, though, like, I've never met anyone. They're either, like, too into their looks, or...
Some jocks are probably like
yeah,
that.
They don't want anything to do with you, but I love it in fiction.
Yeah.
Again, it gives them dimension. It's not just like, I'm a dumb jock character. It's like, I have layers.
Yeah.
I liked it. Remember in The Mask? Where you expected...
Kind of like Harvey in Sabrina.
Yeah? Yeah, I guess, but more like big. Like, not Chris big, but...
Like,
no.
The Rock big.
I don't know, I just like that. I just like how you expect him to be really, like, dickish or mean, and he's actually quite sweet. No, what I liked that trick was with The Mask, remember? Where you expected Cameron Diaz's character to be the bitch because she was the blonde.
Right.
And you thought the girl with the glasses was supposed to be the good girl because she had the glasses, but actually it was a twist.
Yeah.
I love that. Spoiler. Hot Wheels. 20 years old.
Yeah. God knows how old film.
So that's the joke with you now. You don't say.
Why? Why play the part of Veltro?
You know he's still a terrorist.
Find the truth about
Eisen looks so weird without his glasses.
Yeah.
So this is the secret of Zenobia.
I mean, I do like it. It's like the whole opposite to Superman sort of thing.
Ginger Eisen. No exit.
God, I might have to start watching it again, dude.
What, Bleach?
Yeah. I'm enjoying Inuyasha, by the way. I don't know if you ever read that growing up.
No, not really.
It's done the typical, you know, Blue put up that whole every JRPG ever. And it's like, the crystal has exploded and you have to collect all the shards. That is literally the plot to Inuyasha.
Yeah. Oh, it's those again.
Oh, yay. The interesting characters.
Yeah. The Egypts.
Well.
My name's Jackass because I'm an annoying hacker.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Here's my black friend.
I'm the comic relief fish out of water.
Yeah.
Like,
What the?
Did you unplug the console?
it could be exposure to the sub-zero temperatures.
So what the hell did you do?
Yeah.
Downloaded porn.
I didn't do anything.
Ha! Lol. Resident Evil's always known for its humor.
Right.
I mean, it is just accidentally.
Don't tell me the battery's dead. Oh, this blows.
The upside is this whole conspiracy is becoming clearer.
Where the hell did he get a hot cup of whatever?
Right?
We have to
I
get back
hate
to
these
the
two.
airport
Why are
on
we
the
watching
double.
them?
Hey man, hold up.
Where did he get the cup?
Right? And the kettle, and...
Like, I get the thermos.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it was in his pack or something, but...
Oh, great, you got to be these guys now?
Yeah.
Even the other teams packed it in. So what are we doing?
Who's your favorite girl from Bleach,
okay.
then, Hot
I
Wheels?
set up a back door.
Or character?
I can use any PDA to get us in.
Well, why didn't you say that earlier?
I do like the Espada.
If
They were
my
pretty cool.
theory is correct,
that's
the
who I
truth
meant.
about Valtra was really too early to say.
Are you kidding
I liked Khan. I have a
I don't
Khan
wanna
plushie
jump
in my
the
parents'
Yeah.
attic.
He's pretty
I need
cool.
more intel.
Voiced by, shit, I should know his name. Quentin Flynn in the
Oh, yeah.
dub.
Yeah. Mr. Ha Ha Ha. Is it?
All right, let's find that computer.
Who's
There's an
haha?
area we haven't
Ha?
explored.
It's,
No, no,
Raiden,
that's...
Raiden,
My only
Raiden.
hope is
Yeah, yeah. John, you're thinking of,
Yeah,
James
Jack,
Arnold Taylor.
yeah.
I liked Yakuya. He was cool.
He's rad. Yeah.
His Bankai was awesome when it first came out.
Yes. I like his, like, blade turning into cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Very
He's
rad.
definitely the Neji of the group.
I like Jin's. His is pretty cool.
Oh, Jin creeps me out.
It's a BOW.
I don't like him. He's the smiley guy, isn't he?
Yeah. They've got, like...
Who cares? Just shoot, goddammit!
They've always, like... Except for Pokemon, where, like... Fox-eyed people, inverted commas, are, like, bad guys.
Oh yeah, he does have that kind of look, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, now's not the time.
Also,
Like,
it does
you've
seem
got
like
him, you've got... Who else was it that was similar?
Sai in Naruto, maybe?
Yeah.
That whole Kitsune thing, right?
Basically, yeah.
I'm just
Like
gonna say,
tricksters.
it feels like you're playing
Oh,
Prometheus
say again,
or
I was
something.
AFK. Who was your favourite female character in Bleach?
Yeah, female character in Bleach or just general character. It seems like you're playing that like a scene in that Prometheus film.
What do you mean?
You're just playing red shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, loads of people loved Grimjaw, didn't they? And
It was cool.
emo dude, can't remember his name.
Yeah. The guy who with the second Espada transformation. Talk about overpowered.
Right.
I liked Harabel's weapon.
Hammerbell, I don't know.
She's the Espada who's like got the half boobs.
Oh, she's Booby Lady, right? Yeah.
Like
I
her
know.
weapon, like was like a sword that's just the frame.
Ooh.
It was
What's her
really
name?
cool. Tia Harabel or something.
Oh, you know who I love? You know who I love.
You love many people.
But you know the little I know her name, I just want you to guess it. I fell in love with her when you showed me.
Real in the flesh MB28?
I'll
Someone
just say
tells me
it.
there's gonna be a boss.
Yeah.
take
I
the
love
gadgets like a
Nell.
fly to
Yeah,
horse shit.
she's rad.
It's just a
And then she
computer.
disappeared and you showed me once when you were reading the manga. Look, there she is. And she's like in like one frame.
Yeah, and then she disappears.
What the hell?
Yeah, I
What's
fucking
happening?
love Nell.
What did you do, Quinn?
Nell to
Is that me? I need more power. The
She
MB28's
go.
a
She had like a
real
little
gas
list.
bundler.
Bleh.
There's gotta be a generator around here. I need it.
Okay. You stay here and
She's
spend
so cool.
quality time.
Like my healing vomit.
A lot of people shipped Emo Dude with Orihime actually.
Who?
Which I kind of saw. Emo Dude. The one with
Oh
the hole.
yeah.
Right, they all have a hole, but yeah, apparently him and Orihime had a scene.
Yeah, he doesn't get her,
No,
and
I didn't expect
Here we
it.
go.
they spend
But
a lot of
Hope this
time
rusty
together.
piece of crap works.
Yeah, I saw that as a couple because that would have been nice, like to serve the story. Like, I'm from this side of society, you're from this side. Let's get together. I think that's sweet. That's generally why I like ships. Like, that's why I like Zutara.
Hmm.
Because it kind of, you know, it serves the purpose as well. Yeah, that.
So you get anything?
Not that every couple has to serve a purpose, blah, blah, blah.
No.
But that should only take
Oh, said Nell as well.
Yeah. Nell's pretty red.
And I love that when she was a woman, she forgot, like, how big her boobs were. Yeah. So it's just choked Ichigo a little bit. Oh, I love Ips. Seriously, he's probably the character I love the most who I don't have romantic feelings for. Is Ichigo. He's just so cool.
He's everyone's big brother.
Yes. He's just the big brother of anime, in my opinion. And he's part of the big three.
He is.
I don't feel that way about Luffy.
I don't think the FBC like my unauthorized access.
Yoroichi
Shui.
That's Cat Lady.
Yes.
Yeah. She was very cool. Steps. Yeah, I liked her a lot.
She was red. Strong lady.
Did she end up with her apprentice? Because she had a crush on her, didn't she?
I thought like her and Hat Guy was more a thing.
Yeah, I like those two better. I love Hat Guy. Hat Guy's awesome. He has like a Kakashi vibe.
Your girlfriend is the slowest. You know that, Quint?
Come on, jump up.
Sandal. Which what's his name? Whilst you're fighting hunters.
Who's?
Hat Guy.
I've forgotten.
It's cool. I just haven't Hat Guy. Cause he had a cool arc, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he's like a former captain, so.
Yeah, and he came back and he like as that, like he showed his power and kicked ass. And the dad, that was cool.
Yeah, he's red.
That was awesome. See, that's what makes a great character. It's not just personality, but if you give them an arc. Don't just make them bland people that you can. What's the word? Not relate to. It's the opposite of that. Like a lot of young adult protagonists are like this. Nice.
Okay, we're in it to win it now.
Urahara, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, a bit too close there, dude.
Yep.
Thanks for the report, Captain Obvious.
I'm not funny. Get a comedian in with the writing, for God's sake.
You're gonna owe me big time.
Where's that other weapon?
There?
No, I was looking at it. Pistol.
How much longer?
Nice.
You don't know how much to slow.
Yeah, if you like write a blank slate character purely for your author to reflect upon them or whatever it's called, then that's just lazy.
Yeah.
That's just an excuse to not write an interesting character. Yeah, I'd say Urahara was probably my top 3 favorite characters. He's pretty cool. I liked his mystery.
Was that Hat Guy?
Yeah, Hat Guy. I think he's what Ozpin was trying to be.
Yeah.
In Ruby, but it just didn't work out.
Well, they did have a lot of anime inspiration, so it wouldn't surprise me. His worked a lot better, though.
Yeah. I'm currently watching this video at the moment. It's 2 hours long, so it's going to take me some time, but like why Ruby was so disappointing. I like seeing both sides of it because it's such an interesting thing to investigate. Because it started from nothing and now it's become this company, this big thing, and so it's interesting to see people's takes on it on both sides.
Where is the pistol?
It's done. 100%. Wouldn't say on your map, would it?
I don't think so.
Still got.
Try and look out for something shiny.
Oh, that's name.
That'll work, won't it? Do they have ammo in it when they pick them up?
So that one doesn't have ammo in it.
Oh, it's pistol behind him! Pistol behind him! Pistol behind him! On the floor. Oh, sorry. It's on the other side. I really hope that's not... Oh, it might just be a piece of rock. Yeah, sorry. It's a piece of rock. It looked like a pistol. Sorry.
Alright. See you both. Thank you.
Accumulates.
Yeah, right.
Nice. Hot Will says he's currently reading the Quincy arc.
Oh, nice.
Manga Rock died. Yeah, Manga Rock. That died on me too. I shall not recommend you another site on here.
Yeah.
Buy the material.
Yeah.
Officially.
Support the artist.
Official release.
Hold your horses. I'll be there in a sec.
Yeah. Where did I put the pistol? Here somewhere. That pistol actually has ammo in it, so I actually want it.
Alright. Sorry if I costed you health. Just
No,
it really looked like it was on him.
I've got like 5 healing pills, so it's all good.
Who's your favourite Bleach character, Zach?
There it is.
Ah,
Favourite? I don't know.
Oh, you used to say Flower Guy, didn't you? He was quite top. The chill dude.
Yeah, he's
with
cool.
the pink kimono.
Yeah. He's rad.
I like Coffee Dude as well.
That explains it.
Coffee Dude?
Guy who coughed.
Who's behind Veltro?
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah.
Hero or something. I don't know.
I like their like releases as well.
Let's ask him ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's what's cool about the idea. Not just that they're
like
Reapers, but they have special.
The Cough Dude that you like has like a release where he can absorb their Ceros and shoot it back.
I think I put it all
cool.
together.
And isn't it
never back in action.
the one you like and the one I like, the only ones who dual wield bank eyes?
Yes.
By yourself.
Which I thought was awesome. It's such a silly
I think
idea.
it's their Shikai though. I don't know that it's a Bankai.
No, yeah, sorry, it's their Shikai. It's such a cool idea when you introduce something like that. It's like with you watch Stranger Things, right?
I don't know.
I analyzed his logs, sir.
Basically, throughout the whole show, this girl uses one hand to use telepathy and telekinesis and whatever.
Yeah.
And then only when like push comes to shove in the last episode of the last season so far, she uses 2 hands.
Nice.
And you think it's so silly. It's such a simple thing to do, but when you build it up like that, it really is effective.
That kind of reminds me of like Fairy Tale, where the Ice Guy he uses both hands to do the ice make thing, whereas like the other apprentice uses one.
Oh, that's cool.
And like the reason he uses 2 is because it's stronger, but one hand is quicker.
I like that.
Stuff like that's pretty cool, you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I like those little things. Like you're so used to origami having one sword. It's normal. They're katanas. You know, it makes sense.
I like that. Who was it? The Kenpachi.
Yes, I love.
Where like it's not even technically a Shikai. It's just brute strength.
He's just constantly getting owned. So 1 second, I just got to charge my phone. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, so like good. Save. I think we've got time for one more. Oh, I have several replacements there. Can I trade info? Yeah, tell me about it. There's quite a lot of sites out there. It's the only way I get to read them because I read way too many comics.
I do have the heating on.
And I like that, like, the healer is the former Kenpachi.
Where are we now?
In the laboratory. So basically...
Oh, no, sorry, in the conversation.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Basically, what you missed is those comedians got bombed.
Thank God.
That's nice.
From a writer perspective, I'm glad.
Yeah. What was it? I like that the former Kenpachi is the healer.
We need to stop the virus.
Oh, yeah, the lady with the plait hair.
Yeah.
The control system must be in the lab.
You find out why everybody's afraid of her.
Chris!
Oh, cool. It just makes sense, doesn't it? Like, why the hell do you think she's a captain?
Yeah, right.
Oh, Hitsugaya was a massive favourite with me. He had a whole film based on him.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate her. What's her name? The one that he hung out with and had a crush on Aizen. She was just there sobbing all the time. What the hell? Hitsugaya's grown up and he's hot. When did that happen? When did that happen?
That can't be allowed. There's probably
Mature
a time skip.
Bankai?
There's probably a time skip.
Jesus, I mean, it just looks like Ichigo. It just kind of looks like Aizen. Kind of like Ichigo, but that is nice.
Yeah.
I like white hair characters.
Yeah.
He was in a lot of fillers. I think he was a fan favorite.
Well, here's the guy.
Oh, yeah. I also like
I like ice. I like the controlling ice thing.
Yeah, the whole dragon Bankai thing's cool. She's not she's not powerful, but I love her. Is one of his little sisters, not Yuzu, but the other one, the one who's most like him.
What was his sub-captain's release or whatever?
Oh, she's the big boob lady, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, let's look it up. I can't remember her name. Oh, her name was Matsumoto, I think.
Yes, it is.
Bankai. There are boobs everywhere. She looks like she's using alchemy. I'll look it up. Maybe the name will ring a bell. Oh yeah, they're making a new series now, aren't they, with the two girls?
Are they?
Apparently. Looks like the same artist. Bankai, not yet achieved, apparently.
Okay. What was her Shikai then?
Her Shikai is called Pai Neko.
Something cat.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said in my head. Let's look it up. Matsumoto Pai Neko. She's summon a cat. Does it turn into a cat? Yeah, it's like a cat lady. Furry thing.
I like what was it? Kenpachi's sub-captain girl.
Oh yeah, Yuduzu or something like that. Like always followed him. The pink haired lady.
And like she's brutally strong as well.
Right, even though she's like 8-year-old. I love that. I didn't like Uryu.
I'd buy the official content if they didn't overcharge at 90% or 98% of what I read isn't available legally. That's absolutely fair. Yeah.
I'll sweep the lab, see what I can find.
Chad is awesome. I just like the strong, silent, mysterious, but kind of fun type, you know?
What, like,
those kind of characters intrigue me.
Like Rukia's brother.
Yeah, not obviously in a romantic way. I just find them most interesting because I'm like, what makes you tick?
Like,
just on my couch.
Where like he can draw, but his sister can't.
Yeah, I love that. I love Rukia's drawings.
So silly.
I see the brother sister thing with Ichigo and Rukia, definitely. I mean, I see them. They could be a couple too, but I could see them as brother and sister.
Yeah.
Kenpachi's probably one of my favorites as well. Again, they all follow that trend.
Oh, cool! I just have to pick it up. It's in my inventory now.
Awesome! You don't have to swap it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my kind of favorite characters.
It's gonna take some time to crack.
All right, you go cracking.
Is it Kuro? He's like evil Ichigo. I think that's cool. No, I think they called him Shiro.
On the door. Opening it now. Be careful in there.
Will do.
Yeah.
You can count on it.
Ichigo's hollow self. The white creepy dude. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, I like that. Like, he's not against him per se. I think he was just like lonely or something.
Aww, that's even better. He's complex.
Yeah.
Just love the black teeth and everything. Like, oh, it's so good. All inverted.
I liked his like hollow mask.
Oh yeah, the half thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool look. Because that was like season 1, wasn't it? That was like OG.
Well, like it changes as well. Like.
Oh, I remember that. I resonated with Orihime during that moment where she first saw him as a hollow.
Yeah.
That was a really cool scene. She had really stupid tiny hands. But that scene was awesome. You know, like, you're so used to him like this, you forget what seeing him for the first time would be like.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. When's Scary Ichigo then? When does that happen?
What do you mean?
When he reaches that Bankai.
Oh?
I literally have to type in Ichigo Scary. I think, yeah, it's the demon one where he's got, like, horns.
That is...
I don't like that one.
I think it's might be Quincy arc or the end of the Espada arc.
Yeah, I think I found the painting which originally scared me, and now I look at it and all I see is that.
I told you to be careful.
He's done well for himself,
Who knows
though.
what kind of BOWs we're up against.
Ichigo, like he's done a typical shonen path. All the different looks and shit. He's got great genes. He's voiced by Kaneda as well, who really gives his character an edge.
Yeah.
Can play that kind of angry, tough guy, but soft guy at the same time.
You die, please.
No.
Yeah, wrong button.
I miss this in anime. I mean, you get it all the time in Fairy Tail. The whole chivalry. Kind of, but like the whole chivalry, drama, build up. Like, go on without me. Or like, I can do this. I'll sacrifice myself for you guys. Yeah. I feel like they play that too much in Fairy Tail.
They do.
It's great, but I think it's overdone.
Ow. What the hell?
What's his name? Happy? Chappy?
Happy.
Yeah.
Chappy.
No, sorry, going back to the no, there's
Chappy.
I think Chappy's the name of the bunny in Bleach. I was saying Hot Wheels brought it up.
Yeah.
Which is a bad set.
I was thinking more like, you know,
Happy Fairy Tail, yeah.
District 9 or no.
Oh yeah,
The
I never
robot.
watched that.
Chappy.
Oh, did you know there's like 3 movies of Rurouni Kenshin on Netflix now?
Yeah, the live action one's really good apparently.
Is it? Oh. I was gonna say, because normally live action anime suck.
They got like really good choreographer for like the final fight scene.
Nice.
Was it? Oh god, the bunny art flashbacks. No. Can we agree on was fucking annoying? Con. I don't know. Con's the tablet guy, right?
Yeah, he's the bear.
Yeah. I don't think he was too bad. But I don't watch the anime, so
no, I think he got more annoying because of the fillers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she was cool too. Oh my god, I'm remembering because I'm trying to think of the women. All the cool women are quite low powered. His best friend Tatsuki, is it? The schoolgirl?
Yeah. The gymnast, the athletic.
Yeah, she's like a boxer or something. I don't know. She like
the only one that didn't get any powers.
I know, she would have been awesome. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
She was already awesome. She didn't need anything.
I like Chad. He was cool.
Chad's full of my face.
He was a bro. What's supposed to be
The parakeet. Parakeet is something else.
Cover the passcode, but I need an employee number.
You need to use your searchy thingy?
Inoculations.
Or read a conveniently left file somewhere.
Okay. Right. Now I've got to go back.
Of course you do. Otherwise it'll be easy.
Next. Oh, it's those things. Yeah. I watched the anime. He was fucking annoying pervert sidekick mascot. Yeah.
Like
he just basically gets completely cut out of the comics after a while.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the parakeet.
Same with Nell after a while.
Yeah, I get that. I think it's hard to make
Chris,
especially
you're not
nowadays.
gonna believe what I just learned.
Like, I don't think
Morgan
Master Roshi would
Lansdale
have
of
been
the
made
FBC
Mineta.
was behind the
Apparently,
attacks on
in
Terra
the
Grigia.
West, a lot of people hate
So
Mineta.
that's what Raymond
In
was
the
talking about.
East, a lot of people love him because they relate to him. A lot of people are like Mineta, apparently. In the Eastern families.
I guess it's just
Seems
different
like it.
style.
All I have is circumstantial evidence. Nothing to nail
These
him for it yet.
perverts are more easily accepted. I don't know. More relatable.
I just feel like the more restrained a culture is, like the more they like weird stuff.
Yeah, I get that. I don't
Because
shun
as an
it.
outlet, you know, like
That he's living out their dream
Downloading
sort of
data.
thing.
Please wait.
they're living vicariously through them.
And isn't that what fictional characters are for?
The parakeet episode made me cry. What parakeet episode?
With Chad, he found a parakeet and it was like, I died because I was...
Download
I think he got like
complete.
abused or something, or bullied.
Huh.
And his soul got trapped into a parakeet and Chad was trying to take care of it. It's like season 1, episode 4 or something, so it was pretty early on.
Good thing I got that vaccine.
Right?
How convenient.
Jill! Jill, come in!
Jill!
Read me!
Jill!
This is an emergency! Get back here
We're gonna
now!
be getting a lot of that in 5.
I can't reply because I'm underwater.
Yeah, right?
What? I didn't get it.
Go up.
Jill, are you okay?
Yeah.
Hit
For now.
waterlogged. Dude, it's 10:30.
Jill.
Oh no, it's not. It's 9:30.
I got the passcode.
Good work. Let's neutralize that virus.
I love him. I love him.
Authorization confirmed.
needs a
Initiating
cuddle.
virus neutralization
Even if he's never
program.
gonna look at you as a partner.
Out of my fix.
Well done, PS.
Stop trying to kiss me, Jill. We've got more bioweapons to destroy.
Morgan.
That guy was a villain?
This is
The
my
name,
surprise
like, Morgan
face.
Lansdale? Colonel Sanders was a villain the whole time.
Yeah, right.
So it was
See, that's
you.
profiling.
You
You know,
attacked
evil
Terra
old guy
Grigia.
with a beard.
Evil white guy who's rich? What?
Gasps and
Only I'm allowed to do that, please. Get your suckers off, Chris.
I'm the only cookie giver here, and Wesker, but he's not here. So.
Yeah. He's too busy throwing his sunglasses.
Right. I love how that Chris caught them. It's so Chris. You shouldn't litter.
The one skill he has, yeah, catching Wesker's sunglasses.
He's a puppy.
Ow.
He said he knows how to fetch. Aww. Don't hurt. Just don't get Chris hurt. Nice. Nice. You threw it on purpose this time.
Right?
Yeah, dude, the Nobody Eats movie makes me cry every single time. So sad. Looks like you're in, this was the anime, not the manga. There's an episode of Full Metal Alchemist that looks like this.
Yeah.
They have, like, red water instead of the redstone.
Oh. This, yeah, Philosopher's Stone in liquid form, okay.
Hmm. Which makes sense, because it's a theoretical element, so it can be whatever you want. They had an episode where it was gas as well, and it's killing people. Like, they were trying to crystallize
Yeah.
water, and it actually turned to gas, and then it was toxic, so it started killing people. I really enjoyed it. I thought I had some great ideas.
Now.
Stop hurting my feelings.
You little shit. You stop.
Don't stop.
There we go.
I guess that doesn't go.
Huh?
I didn't fart. It's just hot in here.
I'll take your word for it.
God, I hope I don't wake my neighbours up tonight.
What, from your farting?
Yeah. It's like a seismic shake. No, yeah, because Dad came over and we've made a sound booth from our shed now. So it's not like
yeah.
I'm actually doing this for the neighbours. I'm not doing it for myself.
Or blue.
And blue, yeah. Sorry.
Sure, why not? Sure. Let's go with that.
Not like so it's not like I'm inconsiderate. I've actually put in time and money.
Yeah.
To make sure. I mean, obviously, I can do one better and just not do it, but I'm trying to have my cake and eat it.
Oh yeah, at least like you're trying.
Yeah. So if any of them are angry, I can understand. It's like, look, I tried this. This is my birthday present. Yeah. The thing is, if Blue's really evil, he can lock me in from the outside. Oh, I thought you completed it. Sorry. Are we not done?
No. Now we're done.
Check Chris's boo-boos. Make sure he's okay.
He can just rub some herbs on it. It's fine.
Just choose some leaves.
As much from the duo who brought down an umbrella.
It's Blue now. Blue's good.
However, your days of playing cops and robbers are over.
You have a bogey up your nose.
I do hope you understand the gravity of my making a personal appearance.
See, if he were more evil, he'd have a Texas accent.
Yeah.
I am fearful of things.
Or an English one.
Things.
Yes.
Must clean up every last imperfection.
God forbid he'd be American.
The BSAA. My dear Director O'Brien, your whole organization. You cause nothing but trouble.
Oh, I can't believe you lost the hair.
Surely you didn't expect me to just let you snoop around unbridled.
Well, that's kind of the aim of our organization.
Have a look.
Have you finished watching 8?
My hands.
What do you mean?
What the?
Because you were watching a walkthrough, weren't you? Of 8.
Yeah, I am. Well, I was watching someone play it.
Yeah.
Not a walkthrough.
I said, have you finished watching?
Yes.
It's jarring not hearing Roger Craig Smith come out of Chris.
Yeah.
I watched the scene. I think it was he's trying to fix a machine and you have to shoot people until he's finished. I don't know.
That kind of rings a bell.
Yeah.
Right,
it's like a cannon. This thing comes crashing through a wall, but
right, cool. I think we'll finish there.
Wrapping up?
Otherwise, it'll probably go past 10.
Yeah, my throat's starting to burn.
All right, thank you guys for joining us for part 3 of Resident Evil Revelations Tagalong Thursday with Star. Star, hello. Do you have some socials you wish to advertise?
I may as well. My Instagram, which is _Starkyrie_. If you want to see my art, and if you want to see my animations and voice acting, you can find me on YouTube, which is just Starkyrie. So that's StarKyrie.
Sorry, I think it cut off a little bit. Can you repeat that a bit?
That's fine. If you find me on YouTube to find my animations and voice acting, it's just Starkyrie. So that's StarKyrie.
Perfect. And my friend Hot Wheels of Doom, his is twitch.tv/Hot Wheels of Doom and facebook.com/Hot Wheels of Doom. Mine is twitch.tv/Zach_Rainer and youtube.com/ZachRainer. Tomorrow will be Star Wars The Old Republic with much of the same gang along with Blue Wing. And then Monday should be the last episode of Mass Effect 3.
Ooh.
And then I will see what else we're playing. Probably finishing off Metro, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for joining us. See you guys next time. Bye now.
Bye.